15th anniversary to Rude Jude and the All Out Show. Do it! Woo! Congratulations on 15 incredible years of artist interviews, memorable moments, and the epic show segments only on Shade 45.
All right, best of. Hope you guys had a great fucking day. Hope y'all had a great motherfucking day. This is what I got for you on Friday. Classics. Classics. This is the last one. All right. This was the interview between Corey Feldman and I. I want to tell you that, like, look, man. I'd watched this shit, and you hear me talking about it. I watched this shit about pedophilia where these young boys are getting fucked in Hollywood. And Feldman was in that shit. So I'm like, book Feldman, I want to talk to him about it. And I had already talked to Corey Feldman and had a decent interview with him. So I thought we were good. We'll play you a little clip of that.
You said there was a lot of child touching going on with these kids back in the day.
Yeah, man.
So, were you touched?
Yeah.
How old were you when that happened?
14 and a half, 15.
What's that like, dog? Do you feel
It was awesome. No, I'm just joking.
Well, hey, I don't know. Maybe the dude know how to suck dick good. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, come on, dude.
You can't.
You're so wrong,
can't,
dude.
You can't help what you like. I'm not here to judge you, bro.
We cannot play with children now.
I'm not saying.
No,
I'm not saying you should. I'm just saying.
That's a whole out. You know, there are lines, all right?
Right.
Not the lines on your table now. I'm talking about the lines that we don't cross.
Okay, so you didn't like it when they touched you.
Okay, no, it was inappropriate behavior. Inappropriate behavior.
A lot of times, though, as I read in a book one time, like a motherfucker might actually like busting that nut, so then they have
true.
Have guilt associated with this feeling. That's what I'm.
That's it. You're right. But that wasn't me. That was the other guy.
That was the Corey who
and
passed.
That's why he got so screwed up. That's why he became the way he became, because he was so confused by it. Like, why do I enjoy it? What is it? Am I gay? What's wrong with me? All that kind of trip.
That's fucked up, dog.
Totally.
How was that? How was that watching him go through that?
It was hard, man. You know, because I have nothing but mad love and respect for him, and I wanted nothing but love and respect for him. You know what I'm saying? So I did my best to try and keep him out of it, but at the same time, I was a kid. So he'd be like on me, like, hey, man, what are we going to do? I need to fix this. I need to fix this urge. I got an urge, man.
So the dude touched him, and now all of a sudden he wants to go fuck a gang of dudes.
Well, no, not a gang of dudes, just anything. You know what I mean?
He got over-sexualized.
Right. And so I was like, okay, so I did the only thing I knew how to do, which was try and feel that, you know, hey, you got a girl I could call up? I don't got any girl. Man, I'm 15, I'm a virgin. What girls do I have? You know what I mean?
So who?
Oh, well, call a friend. Okay, so I called a friend.
Did you bang a chick before you got touched, or did you get touched and then you banged a chick?
I think it was first, yeah. I think I got
How'd
molested
they get you,
before,
dude?
Well, I was still a virgin, yeah.
Were you like, what were you doing?
But
man?
I didn't get raped.
What they
he
do?
got
like,
raped. I didn't get raped.
What happened? You just play with your dick or some shit like that, or what?
Yeah. I mean, I don't want to go into graphic details right now, but, you know, it's in the book, man.
It's in the book. So where you at? Are you at the guy's house or?
No, it was at my dad's apartment.
That's fucked up,
I was, living with my dad, and my dad, this guy worked for my dad, and he acted like he was my best friend. That's how they get you. They act like, they're going to be your big brother. They're going to help you out. You got no peers. You got nobody you can look up to. So they come in, they like reach a hand out like, hey, I'll help you out. I take you where you need to go. I drive you around. And you think, oh, man, this is cool. I got a brother. I got a friend, somebody to look up to. And then all of a sudden it's a bait and switch. Then all of a sudden, next thing you know, hey, man, let's check out this magazine together. That's how it happened.
It's crazy how straight porn gets more motherfuckers molested than the ice cream and candy.
Right? Yeah.
It's like, hey man, check this shit out. Like that's why I don't like to watch porn with other motherfuckers.
Oh, they slipping it in, man.
Because then they try to touch your penis.
I don't watch no porn with no dudes in the room anymore, man. That's over with.
Bro,
those days are gone.
I always find that a little suspect,
those
man.
Days
like
are gone.
A bunch of dudes sitting around watching porn.
Yeah, what is it, a circle jerk? No, I ain't had it.
No, sir, Bob.
Or Jim.
That's right. Did you tell your old man about this shit? How did he react?
I didn't tell him nothing until.
How long did you live with this shit?
Okay,
bro?
so basically, I got emancipated right after this. All was going down.
Fuck this, I'm out of here.
But here's the screwed up part: is I took him with me.
Oh man.
Because I couldn't face it. You know what I mean?
You was mind fucked.
Well, what I did. Here's the deal: the first time, okay, I admit this in the book. The first time I said yes, right? He asked me, "Oh, is this okay?" And I said yes. because I didn't know what to say. I froze. You know,
Bro,
what I mean? I
you
was
just
like,
a little kid. They run a
right.
game on
and
you,
so I was
dog.
like, I don't know what to do. So then it happened, and I felt really disgusted and gross and all that stuff. And then afterwards, the next morning, I had to pretend like it didn't happen. So it was all like in my mind, it was all a dream. It wasn't real. It didn't happen. And I figured if I looked at him and he brought it up, then it was real, and then I was going to have to tell him, get away.
But he never brought it up.
Exactly. So I was like, but if he doesn't bring it up, then maybe it was a dream.
Did he ever
So
try to
that's
do it
what
again?
I went with that. So that's what I'm getting to. So,
sorry, my bad.
Yeah, so like, you know, I went with that. I was cool with that. Like, hey, it was just a dream. No big deal. I'll get past that. And then, like, a couple weeks later, it happened again. But the next time he didn't ask. The next time I went into my bedroom, and then he come like sneaking in.
What was
in the
this
middle of
thing?
the
Was he like? Did he want you to bang him or
No,
did you bang?
no. He would just, you know, he'd start fiddling.
He just play with you.
Yeah.
That's kind of fucking weird, man.
Yeah, and I'd like try and let him know, like, I'm asleep, dude, don't touch me, you know, but without saying it.
Right.
So I'd like flip over and like try to like protect myself and
And
you know.
he stayed on you.
Yeah, it just kept coming. So I'd be like, man, so I'd like, in the beginning, I was kind of like, just I'd flip over or try to let it, I'm sleeping, you know, but then as it got more intense and I was getting older, I would like literally just kick around and shit. You know
How
what I
many
mean?
times
Like, I
you
was
get
like,
molested, dog?
oh, man, I mean, it happened repeatedly for about a year.
Jesus Christ.
Over and over and over.
How
Until I finally was like old enough to be able to like, hey, yo, I had to face it. I had to like actually get the balls to like, hey, bro, this ain't cool.
Are you still
I know
in
what you're
therapy?
doing. No.
you're
no.
you're
I'm
so
out.
you're
I'm
able
good.
to be good, be
I'm
past
good.
this shit.
I got a kid. I'm stable. I love my child.
Are you afraid you're
I'm
gonna
a family man?
Are you afraid you're gonna fuck with your kid? Does that ever
Hell
scare
no.
you?
Hell no. No.
Never.
No.
Sometimes people be like that. Don't act
No,
like
no,
that's
no.
a crazy question,
No,
man.
it is crazy.
I'm not saying
It's
that
crazy.
you're gonna
Listen,
do it.
I
but
got
it's like,
beat.
yo.
I got beat too, but I've never raised a hand to my kid. I don't even raise my voice to my kid.
Who
I give
used to
him
beat
nothing
you?
but love. Oh man, everybody. Everybody.
It's so crazy to see. Like, as a kid, right? I'm growing up. I'm like, this dude is the shit. Like, you over there stunting all the big moves. Every fucking awesome movie.
And that's my point. Everybody thought I was hitting all these girls, man. I didn't hit nothing. They was
hitting you.
I was one guy, one girl type of person my whole life. I was so quiet, so shy, until around the time of my second marriage, where then I'd been cheated on 18 relationships in a row. Literally 18 in a row. Every time they cheat on me, they cheat on me, they cheat on me. So finally I got to the point where I was like, you know what? I don't want to try and have a regular relationship anymore. I'm going to do this open relationship thing. Because I used to be jealous, controlling, all that stuff. I was like, you know what? How about this? I'm not going to be faithful. I'll be faithful. Like, I'll tell you if I'm going to do something. You tell me, like, we'll do it together.
Right.
But, no, if you want to hook up with somebody, you hook up with somebody. If I'm going to hook up with somebody, I'm going to hook up with somebody. Let's not even try and control each other.
Is that what you do now? Is that where you're at now?
Well, now it's beyond that, because then the last marriage went in the toilet too. And then after that one, and we had a kid, then I was like, now I'm just not even going to have a girlfriend. Now I'm just going to have many girlfriends.
So what do you
now,
do?
That's why Corey's Angels came into play.
So now you got a gang of chicks,
Yeah, and they all smoking.
but it's open
I got, like-
relationship. So I theoretically could bang one of Corey's angels.
Well,
Theoretically, if I had enough game.
Exactly.
If I had the game. I don't know if I got the game.
I mean, I don't
to
tell them what to
bang
do. I don't tell them what to do. That's up to them. But
Would
the
you
point
watch
is-
me bang
the
them?
Point, hey, now. I don't know what you're into, man. You're
I
asking
don't
some
know.
weird questions,
I can't even
man.
pee in front of people.
All I know is you
This is all
trying
hypothetical.
All I know is you trying to get up in something now. All right, so
I'm just trying to figure out where it's going.
okay. Well, my point is this: I got a main girlfriend.
That's your main bitch. That's your bottom bitch, like the pimp say.
She the main girl, right?
That's the bottom.
We call her
chick.
the mangel.
She's your mangel.
She's my mangel. All right, and then we got the other girls that are our girlfriends.
Okay,
You
and
know
those
what
are
I'm
your
saying.
toss ups. You toss them up.
Whoop whoop whoop. Right.
Toss up.
You got it.
Is that the best way
Smack
you
it
can
on
do?
the flip side.
I gotta tell you something there, buddy. Like, if you got cheated on 18 times, you gotta be pretty bad at picking girls, dude.
Yeah, well,
You gotta be
obviously,
pretty bad at
obviously,
that shit.
listen, I know how to pick hot ones.
Yeah, you don't know how to pick quality bitches, though.
Well, they quality, just, you know.
They're giving the pussy away.
Well, yeah, that's like a quality it is, man. They just got to share it. They just got to share it with everybody.
Did that shit make you feel fucked up? Like, after a while, like, damn, my dick game must be fucked up if
no,
they keep
man.
cheating on me.
Listen, the bottom line is they can't get enough. That's the problem. I find these girls that just, they nymphs.
They're insatiable.
Yeah, and that's
So-
the problem. I mean, no, I've never had a complaint.
So you don't feel bad.
I always get repeat customers.
It's just
I've
they
never
like
had a complaint.
they like all types of dick. They
I
just
mean,
don't
like,
want.
I'll put it this way: girls that have never had an orgasm, they get with me. They learn how to squirt. They learn how to be multiple. You know what I'm saying?
What are you doing to get them to do all this?
Damn.
Break. Give me a technique. Let me get a Corey Feldman.
Put it
motherfucker.
on there. That's what it's about.
You got to put it on there.
You got to put it on there, literally. Okay.
You eat that shit. You eat the ass, Corey
It
Feldman.
ain't even about that. It ain't even about that. I'm talking about when you infragrado. Okay.
What's infragrado mean?
When having sex.
Okay,
you're in the middle of sexual. What did the president call it? Sexual relations.
Yeah, when you're having coitus.
When you have it right.
Okay.
Okay. So it's about going up in there deep.
Okay.
And then you get up on that clit and you grind it around.
Okay. With your hand or with your
your pelvis. With your pelvis, man. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. That's what they like.
That's the
That's the one.
Like.
That's the trick that does it.
I'm gonna try that shit.
Yeah.
Right now I'm on a sex fast, but when I break my sex fast, I'm gonna fucking go try that.
Why are you doing that to yourself?
Because I'm trying
Sex
to find.
is a beautiful thing.
It is a beautiful thing, but if you abuse it, it could be like anything.
I love to abuse
anything
it.
used
I love to
wrong
abuse it.
is-
I love to abuse it.
All right, you hear that? That's straight, right? And then he comes in, and I try to talk to him about it again, and he won't fuck. He's being a dick. So finally, we just fucking we play his music, and he nuts up on me. That one came out of nowhere. I was really surprised by it.
How you doing there, bro?
I'm doing awesome, man. How are
Corey
you?
Feldman, Gremlins, Goonies,
Yep.
fucking Stand By Me.
I was there too.
All of them motherfuckers.
I've been a lot of places.
What was
man.
your favorite?
Oh, I can't pick, really favorites, but this, to be honest with you, I don't judge like everybody, you can't. It's your babies, it's your life, it's your experiences. But what I can say is that basically everything that I did as a kid was one experience versus everything that I've done since I was a kid, because as a kid, you're under martial law. You're under other people's
telling you what to do.
Yeah, but when you do what you do, and you make choices, and you study, and you become serious, because there's a difference. As a kid, you're doing it because somebody's telling you to do it. When you're an adult, you're doing it because you want to. You're doing it because it's the passion.
You're doing more stuff now, like you're into music more now.
Yeah, I mean, I've always been. Sorry, my voice.
Water?
No, I'm cool. I've always been singing since I was 3. Like, I started when I was 3 because my mom actually would make me learn songs. Like, she would put me in a room and be like, okay, you got to sit there and memorize this record.
What records did she make you
And that's
memorize?
at 3
What
years
records?
old. We're talking folk songs,
okay.
Like Raindrops Keep Falling on My Head and Junk Food Janky by Jim Croce, and really weird sing-songy kind of kid stuff.
She would just lock you in a room and make you sing?
Yeah, she'd make me learn all that, and then I'd have to go and sing it at auditions. That
Okay.
was the thing. It was like I'd have to go in and
You've been
and
acting
sing
since you
to
were
get
3?
a job. So then I ended up doing TV shows and movies where I do a play, or I do a type musical 1-hour special for ABC or things like that. So I was always singing along with acting anyway. And then I started writing when I was 11, and that was really inspired mostly by Weird Al Yankovic, actually, of all people. Because I'm sorry, I was a big, MJ fan at that time, and that was before I met him. And then I would listen to his songs, and I'd listen to Weird Al, and I'd go, man, look at the way he does that. That's so cool. I want to learn how to do that.
So then you started
So
writing.
I started writing parodies.
So do you like writing? Do you like singing better than acting, or what?
I love it all. I mean,
like it all?
I'm an artist. That's what I do.
You just create.
Yeah.
What was it like working with River Phoenix?
He was a beautiful soul, man. He was a beautiful soul. We were friends long before it. We knew each other since we were probably 7.
Was he a kid actor as well?
Yeah. He grew up in it.
What's that like, man? Because Corey Haim was a kid actor.
He was. He started a little later than some of us.
You started mad early. You were fucking a toddler.
I was a toddler actor. Yeah.
Do you feel like
I consider it kind of like child slavery.
I was gonna say, dude, is you didn't have a normal upbringing?
No. No, I didn't. But I don't want to talk about all that too much because, you know, this is in my book. I wrote a book called Choreography. And,
Yeah, you were on here talking about it.
Yeah, exactly. But we're here to talk about the album today.
We're here to talk about everything,
bro.
bro.
That is a long-term project that I've been working on for 10 years, man. 10 years of my life is put into that project. So it's a very special project, and the reaction from the fans has been overwhelming. You know, we put the single out a week ago. We're already on Media Base at 102, which is really exciting.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
but
that's
Corey, we want to talk about everything with you, man. Like,
yeah, of course.
We don't need to harp on shit. But
it's not that. It's just going into stuff like that. It gets into a very long and tumultuous story that I don't really want to go down that road. All I can say is that it wasn't by choice in the beginning, and now it is.
And now it is by choice,
right?
And do you still have all the angels?
I do. Yeah, that's why I'm wearing my shirt today. Corey's Angels.
So Corey's Angels. Explain that to people.
Okay, basically what it is: 360 development, management, and production entity, which means we can take girls from the beginning and we help them, we work with them, we build them. If they have to be multi-talented, they have to be beautiful, they have to be very articulate, they also have to be good-hearted and true to themselves and to others, because it's all about being beautiful inside and outside to be an angel. Sorry, you can't be an angel if you're not a really beautiful person. That's part of the whole deal, and that doesn't mean looks. That means, you know, everything.
So are they still living at your house?
Some do, some don't.
Does that muddy things?
No.
Yeah,
no,
you
it makes things amazing. It's like a big family.
Do you bang any of the angels?
I'm not saying I don't, but I'm not saying that I also it's any kind of requirement or anything.
It just kind of happens that way.
If you're girlfriends with, you know, sometimes they're my girlfriends first, and then I say, hey, you want to be an angel? That's usually the way it is. It's usually girls that, the way it works is like, okay, it started very personally. It started because they were my girlfriends. They were all my girlfriends. And it was, you know, I had gotten divorced and some stuff went down and it wasn't cool. And so I was like, I got to have, you know, this isn't right. I got to be strong and I got to move on. So I moved on.
Why do you think you want to,
like, when I moved on after having my heart broken so many times,
yeah,
I was like, you know what? I don't want to commit to anything again. I don't want that serious life. I don't want that. You know what I mean?
I just want a girlfriend.
I want my family, which is my son, and that's our time. And then when I don't have him, because I got to share him with the other side, then I'm going to just, you know, have my girls and that's it.
Your son comes over as all the angels. He must be fucking stoked.
No. When my son comes over, the only girls that are ever there are the girls that actually live there. And that depends on, you know, sometimes when we're working on stuff, there'll be a bunch of girls in the house. Sometimes there's not. But generally, I try to schedule it so that he's not even there when they're there. So
do you feel like
you're on and off?
Do you feel like you're like trying to save these girls?
Yeah, absolutely.
Why do you want to save these?
About.
Why do you want to save? What makes you want to save
you need
these
to read
chicks?
my book, because what the deal is like, if
I'm talking to you right now. Like that's.
But I'm saying it's a long story, bro. You can't summarize it in 5 minutes. I can't tell you all of that in 5 minutes.
Why do you think
But what I can tell you is that in general, I was beat up from the moment I was born by a woman who was dysfunctional.
Your mom.
That's right.
Okay.
She was dysfunctional and she was mentally unstable. Okay, then you go forward and you go to every girl that I chose. Why did I choose the same girl 18 times in a row? Why did I get my heart broken 18 times in a row? Because something wrong up here.
That's all you know. That's all you know for love.
That's it. So once I figured that out, I'm like, hey man, wait. I got to do something different here. I got to change the pattern. And I ended up changing the pattern so that all of a sudden I understood if I get over the idea that love is possession, love equals possession, then I don't have to get jealous. Why do these girls keep, you know, tripping on me? It's because I get jealous. It's my fault. So how do you get over jealousy? You get over jealousy by saying, you know what? I don't need to go that far. I don't need to possess somebody.
When you discovered you were jealous, like was that a real hard thing for you? Because like when people that don't know you look at you, they're like, okay, this dude's he's fucking crushing it. He's at the top of the world.
That's today. That's not what it was 10 years ago. I wasn't doing that. 10 years ago, I was a very conservative, very jealous, stifled person. Yeah, I was most of it. You know,
did your girls cheat on you?
You get an image of me, right, from Hollywood, right, where I was this bad boy. I was blah 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 blah. That's all BS.
I just figured you was paid. No, successful.
But I've never been like the BS guy. I'm very straight up. Like, I will tell a girl, okay, if I have 10 girlfriends, I will tell each one of them, I've got other girlfriends, and you guys need to meet each other. You need to talk to each other.
How do they get along for the most part?
Yeah, because otherwise they're not around. Like, I won't let a girl come into our world if she's not cool. That's not cool.
How does that work?
People are just people. You know what I'm saying?
Does like one girl get a certain day?
No, well, that's how it was. I'm talking about how it was during the period that the Angels was formed. Now things have developed.
So
now,
what is it like now?
Because I have a main girlfriend. You know,
you got a main squeeze.
Yeah, she's Courtney. She's my girl. She's my angel. She's like the partner. She would normally be here today, but she just couldn't make it in time because like we've been on a crazy schedule promoting this album. But she's on the cover. She's also a DJ. Her name is Courtney, but her name is DJ AC on the scene, and she spins EDM mostly, but she spins whatever. She'll spin like hip hop. She'll crush whatever she does. She's really good. She's really talented, and she's played for like Skrillex. She's played for Sundance a few times. She's been around, but anyway, she's a beautiful girl. She's on the artwork. She's on one of the discs. She sings on.
All right,
the
so
CD.
that's your girl.
But she's the main one. Yeah.
Are you seeing any
other girls that are?
Because there's no possession.
There's no possession.
Did she see any other dudes?
I don't want to go all deep into that. The point is that
Corey, what do you want to talk about? Just talk about what your girlfriend spends. I'm trying,
dude. I didn't come here to get all crazy tabloid reveal my whole life. I just came here to talk about the album and chill. And if you want to take calls, I'm down to take calls. But I don't want to get crazy.
We can play your song and then take calls, but I feel like you're a bit guarded with me.
I'm not guarded. I'm just doing what I gotta do, man.
Every time I ask you a question, you're like, I don't want to get into that.
Well, there's certain things that I'm able to talk about, and there's certain things that I can't talk about. I gotta be cool. I got a record to promote. You know how the business works.
I do, man. But also, you're also selling yourself. I'm not
selling myself. I'm selling my music.
If I was selling myself, I would be
a celebrity, but I'm not a celebrity.
Corey,
I'm an artist. I'm putting out music. I want people to appreciate it.
You are your music.
All.
You are your music. You are selling yourself.
Yeah, well, a piece of me, of course, bro.
We can play your song and have people call up and tell you if they like it.
Absolutely.
Is that what you want?
Sure, go for it.
All right, we'll do it. We'll do it that way.
I mean,
what track do you want?
The single is not really your audience, so it may not get the response, but I don't know. If we're going to play the single that's out with Snoop Dogg, it's called Go For It.
Go For It?
That's the one you got on your TV screen.
That's the one you got on the TV screen right there.
Yeah.
What kind of...
You can play that, and there's another one that I think your audience would probably like more called Test 1.
All right, we'll do that one.
A new rapper named SB.
Let me ask you this. The last time we talked, you were way more open. Did you get blowback from the book? Is that what this is?
No, man, that's not what this is. When I'm out here promoting a book and it's about my life, that's about my life. So I'm trying to talk about my life because I want to get that stuff out. When I'm trying to talk about my album, I want to talk about my album. I'm an artist. I spent 10 years working on this thing.
Yeah, but
it's got Fred Durst, Snoop Dogg, Corrupt. Everybody's on this thing.
Yeah, but when I talk to artists, I talk about their life. And
I feel you, but I talk about that every day, bro. You got to understand, every time I do a talk show, people are trying to be like, oh, let's talk about this drama or that drama. And I'm like, I don't want to talk about drama. I didn't come here to talk about drama. I came here to talk about love and light.
Do you feel like
that's what my music is, love and light.
Do you feel tortured?
Nope.
You seem tortured.
I'm cool.
No way, dude.
Cool.
You're so defensive right now.
Yeah, I'm smiling. I'm laughing. I'm cool.
Yeah, that's only part of it.
I'm just talking at you. You're talking to me, and you're trying to get me upset, but I'm not upset. I'm cool.
Do you think I'm really trying to get you upset?
I think that, yeah, a little bit.
Oh my gosh, no way, dude. Not at all.
Prodding.
I'm just asking you questions that are in the fucking that are out there. I'm not asking you anything private. I'm asking you stuff that's already out there.
You are asking
Corey.
me very private stuff. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You're trying to get intimate details of what happened. What happens behind closed doors is behind closed doors.
It's no longer behind closed doors once you write a book about it.
I wrote it up to that point, but that was 4 years ago, man. We're in today land. Things change. People change. So you don't everything changes.
So do you regret
There'll
writing?
Be another book.
Do you regret it?
I don't regret nothing. I have no regrets in life. I have no regrets.
I'm
very grateful for the person I am today. I'm very blessed. I feel very happy. I love life.
You were on a documentary talking about Corey Haim getting raped. Did you regret that?
I don't regret anything I've done in my life.
Okay.
Not a thing.
And by the way, I thought that was courageous for you to come out and say, because that shit needs to be addressed.
I agree. And I hope some other people address it. I hope I'm not the only voice. I hope they end the statute of limitations in California, because that's bullshit. So let's go.
Do you look around at other people like, why are y'all not saying anything?
Yeah, absolutely, every day. But again, that's why I'm here to talk about my music. You get it? Like, you don't see anybody else piping up. You don't see anybody else saying anything, doing anything, working anything. Come on, man. I'm not the only person in this town. Are you afraid
of getting blackballed off of that?
Man, if I was going to get, please.
So that's no.
They've tried to blackball me my whole career, dude. Don't you understand? Like, hello? When's the last time you saw me in a major studio film starring in it with my name over the title? Come on, man. That only happens on, like, independent films where they're art house, where people are, like, there for the art. If it's a mass commercialized product, that hasn't happened in a minute, and you know it. That doesn't mean it's not about to change, because it is about to change, because I've done a lot of work as an independent artist to get respect, and that's what it takes. You've either got to work your way through with respect, or you've got to go and sell out and do it the fast and easy way. Up to you, 2 ways to go. But I've chosen the artistic side, and I've suffered for it. There's been times in my life where I've been broke. There's been times in my life when I went without food, without gas, without, all kinds of things.
Really?
Absolutely. Read the book. Like I said, I'm no...
Even if I read the book, I wouldn't be able to talk to you about it anyway, Corey.
Read the book because it's really educational. I'm not saying that like, oh, it's a promotional thing. I'm saying, or to be a dick, I'm saying like, read the book, really, because it's an important thing. Because I talk about a lot of important things that people need to open their eyes to.
Yeah, but you won't talk about it right here, though, is the problem.
Because, man, I got 20 minutes. I'm trying to play some music.
All right, let's play a song.
Damn. Now you're pissing.
Now I'm making you mad. Yeah. Come on, man. All right. Is that it? Go For It. It's featuring Snoop Dogg.
Oh, I thought we were going to play Test 1. All right.
He wants Test 1.
Yeah, this one's
track 11.
Nobody's ever heard this. This is a premiere.
This Corey Feldman right here.
Let's go, Corey. Far beyond the stars in the galaxy. Feldman. Standing in the gaze in the phase of the moon. Flying to the sky, never coming down soon. SOS, can anybody read? Roger 10-4, can you speak a little clearly? I reach my destination, in fact. I'll achieve more than that. I'm ready to come back. No time to discuss static rambling. My mind is on like you see them eggs scrambling. That's why my state is diverse. My capital is knowledge with the lines are dispersed. Words is all I know now. I keep my head up and I never let it down. I'm stuck, wait for the countdown. Time flies, the hope has gotta slow down. Stop march, get everybody underground. That's why it's got to be a showdown. Go to work, every day I'm struggling. No time for keep dropping the shuffling. Can't slide, cause he has a tooth in. I'm fine, cause then again you can't. Clocks keep on ticking now, seconds you've been missing out. And it's turning hours and the time keeps passing by. Time keeps every day another chance, every week another glimpse. Watching as the seasons end, time keeps passing by. Time keeps passing. When you're on Earth, clocks keep on ticking now. Seconds you've been missing out, and it's turning hours and the time keeps passing by. Time keeps passing, time keeps passing. Every day another chance, every week another glimpse. Watching as the seasons end, time keeps passing by. On Earth. Just calm down. Up with the stars, chasing all my dreams. Which one is mine? It's funny how it seems to play so many minds as the plot schemes. Great and fake, these people devastating. My eyes wide shut, so I'm ready for action. You can't break me down, I'm too hard of a fraction. I pay no attention, too much a distraction. Ain't no hyena, but I do a bit of laughing. Prophecies coming, you gonna be ready. Corey, SB, we gonna be ready. Just think. Set my standards. Nigga with no banner, MC no grammar, MC with no hammer. Side, chilling next to him, the right man, God. Can you still hear me? Competing with the spell of me. Oh well, I'm singing that I do what I can, but when I come back, it's time to be a man. I'm losing major altitude. Here I come, world, longitude, latitude. I'm into a world where I may not be accepted, so my extraordinary mind can be invested. Like Superman singing by the planet Krypton. Hello to the world, the place I'm about to live on. Hello. Wait for the countdown. Top guys, hope it's gonna slow down. Everybody underground. That's why there's got to be a showdown. Go to work every day, I'm struggling.
All right, Corey Feldman is here. That was the song. It's called Test One, featuring SB. You want to talk to people, find out, hear how they like it.
Well, I'd rather tell you about the song first, but I mean, it's up to you, man.
George in Florida.
Yeah, I just wanted to say that shit was whack, man.
Okay, all right. I gotta go. I don't have time for this. You're gonna try and do me like that. Whatever, man. I'll see you later.
Get the fuck out of here.
And Corey left. And take care, guys. Corey Feldman just walked out. Okay. He is upset. He's mad. I don't even understand. Yo, didn't he just say he wanted it? Didn't he just say he wanted to play music and take phone calls?
He did, but that didn't turn out to be true. He bailed. Should I chase after him?
No.
All right.
No, we're out of time anyway. That was the weirdest shit ever. What the fuck was that? Turn his music down. Jesus Christ.
Sorry.
What the fuck was that? Are we at...
I thought you repaired some of the damage during the break.
I really thought I walked it back. He was like, yeah, I want to play my song and take phone calls. Kelly. Go ahead, Kelly. How'd you like his song?
He's a fucking mess. He didn't make it as a white guy. Now he's trying to be a black guy. He's a fucking mess.
Leave him alone. Mac.
Hello?
Go ahead, man.
Yo, what man, I wanted to talk to the dude. He was
what?
He didn't want to act. He was acting like a dick.
Yeah, he was.
Even though he said, I'm not trying to be a dick. Dude, you were a dick. It was shitty. You should have played the one with Snoop where everybody knows. And I think this is going to end up like Charlie Sheen. Fucked up. Basically, he do sound like Charlie Sheen.
Here's the problem. This is what happens when you are surrounded by people that you pay. When you're surrounded by everybody is on your payroll, no one tells you that you're a fucking lunatic. He came in here with a bodyguard. I swear to God, he came in here with a fucking bodyguard. Just being a dick, dog. Just being a fucking asshole. Yo, it's not your show. It's my show. You don't get to tell me what the fuck, how we gonna do things. I'm a little hurt. No, I'm not. I'm not hurt. Shout out to Paul Rosenberg listening. He didn't want to hear no criticism. All I did was click on line fucking 1. I wasn't even looking. And people just hated his ass. Let's go to Alex in North Carolina.
Hey, fuck, dude. Okay, so I've been a fan, who didn't like the Lost Boys and fucking the Goonies and shit? But that motherfucker came into an interview trying to tell the interviewer how to interview the interviewee. That's not how the fucking world works. And then he got butthurt when somebody told him his shitty song sucked. Fucking life is real, dude. You gotta take it as real shit and stop being a bitch. Oh, Jude, could you tell me, was that interview kind of doomed from the beginning? Because he was kind of being an asshole.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, we Corey and I were not on the same page, and we started off on a different page, and we ended in a different book. But like, yeah, all I was just trying to do was talk to him about life and shit. Apparently, he don't want to talk about life, even though he wrote a fucking book about it.
I mean, he would say something and totally cut it the fuck off. It's like, hey, dude, finish talking about what you were talking about. We're interested. That's why we're all tuned in, fucking douchebag.
He was a bit, he was. I don't know. He was a bit off. He came in a bit off. He was a little jittery and shit.
You're fucking awesome. You're awesome, Jude. So.
Oh no, it's cool.
Trip off him. You're awesome.
Yeah, it's cool. I'm just sitting here like, what the fuck was that? Corey Feldman's story. If you would have told me earlier this week that a member of the Brat Pack was gonna storm out of the studio with his big bodyguard and tail, I probably wouldn't have believed you. Like he brought a guy wearing a flashlight. Like his bodyguard was wearing a fucking flashlight. I swear to God.
I bet he had mace too, and not a fucking gun. The fucking dickhead. Dude, but when you're like Corey Feldman's walking out, dude, I was audibly laughing as loud as I possibly could because that shit's fucking hilarious. What a fucking bitch, dude! Fucking bitch ass bitch.
All right, there it is.
All right then, Jude.
All right, man. Then. Fucking Corey Feldman, ladies and gentlemen. What's the name? I'll still plug his fucking album. No Hard Feelings. What's the name of his album? Fuck the name of his album. I don't give a fuck. No, I'm playing. Google it if you want it. No, actually give it to me. I'm not petty. I'm not petty, Corey. See? Angels to the Core. If you like that Corey Feldman track, even though the first caller did not like it. Bummer, man. Corey, I hope you hear this. You got way too many people telling you yes, man. You hanging out with way too many people that you paying, and no one's telling you what a twat you're being.
It's the 15th anniversary of the All Out Show on Shade 45. This week, we're celebrating with classic artist and celebrity interviews, unforgettable Rude Jude moments, and epic show segments, all for you, only on Shade 45.
All right, man, this one was Reverend X, Spirit of Truth. You would know he was famous on fucking YouTube. And we used to have him come in, but like he got crazier and crazier to the point where it was just like, bro, we can't even have you come in no more. But he would come in he was big into Christianity and cussing at the same time. So I thought that was pretty good, as a matter of fact. Yeah. So here it is, Spirit of Truth. You're probably one of the most famous people out right now. Do you realize that shit?
No, I had no idea of that.
Get out of here, man.
Yeah, nigga, you know.
Let's we're gonna play. We do got a little vocal clip for some people so they might understand who he is.
Yeah. Let's play that right now. Let's get into that.
Huh? God can't prove he God, huh? But it ain't for God to prove to you. It's for you to prove that you love God.
Good evening.
Wrote a book so you wouldn't forget about what I want you to do either. I require a dime out of every dollar you make. Yeah. I require one dime.
What's that like, you hearing yourself?
Turn this up. Just tell me to play it. Tickles me a bit.
Does it?
I'm gonna take my shit back now on the ground and get robbed.
How long ago was that from?
This was in 96, 97, around that area.
No shit.
I was there from about 96 to about up to 98.
Lay that ass on the floor. I'm taking back my shit and getting robbed.
Feeling this shit, dude.
You know I need my money.
All right, man. We got the real dude here.
Okay.
Let's talk to you. Are you still preaching?
Preaching? What? Every chance I get.
It's been 10 years since that recording. What do you think has gone on with the world? Do you think the world is better or worse?
I don't recognize any change, really. It's just moving faster and faster. Mm-hmm. Get some of this knowledge of God and Christ and see how we can fight this political establishment movement, you know.
Would you
do something about it?
Do you think Bush is Satan?
Also have men in place to take the position. Can't just ruin it and have nothing else to back up.
You need a good backup plan.
For sure.
For shizzle.
Right on.
Did you get a lot of ass doing that shit, man? Doing the show?
No.
Really?
Come on, man.
Nah. No ass thrown my way whatsoever. What?
Ain't getting no head on the air. None of that shit.
None of that, man.
What about now? Now that it's all over the place?
Shit, my life shit is the same.
You need to move to where they got the internet. Cause you where you at? Where you located?
That's how you say it should be going for me. Should I be getting paid also?
Yeah. If I was a TV producer, I'd give you your own show. Cause I like your take on that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Cause you speak how regular people talk.
Right.
Right.
You speak our language.
Of course.
I bet you Jesus would have cussed back in the day.
I doubt he didn't.
You see what I'm saying?
You say rebuke. Probably want to say he said fuck shit goddamn, so he just say rebuked you.
Okay.
Exactly.
Damn.
Exactly. Well, how did a lot of cats was hating
That's
on
kind
you?
of what I'm doing in my show. I'm rebuking motherfuckers.
Yeah.
How come?
Yeah.
Huh?
How come?
They don't. I guess they just don't get it because they just don't get it.
What's your view on homosexuals?
Homosexuals?
Yeah, like lesbians and shit.
Right.
Well, homosexuals know. They say it's a scripture in the Bible. That's Romans right there. Romans chapter, the first chapter say something in there about the 19th verse or something like that. But read the whole chapter. It say that give them over to a reprobate mind. Homosexuals is given God ain't did them like that. They've been given over to a reprobate mind to do those things which is not fitting.
What's a reprobate?
Reprobate. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right.
So you don't like that dyke porn? Nah?
Dyke porn.
You know, lesbian chick on chick porn?
No, not particularly, no.
Fuck, that shit is hot, dude.
That's that shit.
Yeah.
Some people were pissed off about this shit you had. We got Chris in Idaho.
Yeah, Chris in Idaho want to talk to you.
What you pissed about?
Yeah, Rev, what's up, man?
What it do?
Yeah, man, I just want to read a passage from you, man. Ezekiel 25:12 says, you a stupid motherfucker, man. That's all I got to say. Yeah, hey,
This is the Bible.
Yeah.
What's that scripture again? Damn.
Yeah, Ezekiel 25:12, man. You stupid ass motherfucker. Let me ask you a question, man. How the fuck you gonna say you love God, you love religion, you curse every other motherfucking word?
The blatant disrespect. How you gonna say you love God?
I never said I did, stupid motherfucker.
Then what the fuck's your beef, bitch, nigga?
My beef is that you preach about love and shit. You don't love anybody.
Who said
What are you talking about? Cursing every other word. Shit, you talking about homosexuality? You was sucking my dick for a crack rock last week.
Motherfucker got jokes.
Shit.
You in New York.
If
You in New York, you homosexual.
Yeah, if it wasn't for motherfucking YouTube, nobody would know
Gay
who the
ass
fuck you
motherfucker.
were.
Right.
Oh, that's what it is. You mad because motherfuckers is knowing me by YouTube, huh? What's your beef?
I just put him on hold. Did you want to keep talking to him? I put him on hold. You good with him?
Yeah, I'm
All
cool
right, man.
on him.
All right, so how do you keep loving your heart when motherfuckers always trying to battle you and shit?
Yeah, man.
Loving your heart, well, the word is word got many titles. It's called water, spirit. I'm talking about the Holy Scriptures, right? It's also called love. That's how you give them love. You feed them scriptures.
Yeah, what's your love, man? You be cursing
Most
my
likely they ain't liking it.
Yeah.
Let's talk to Gold Rush in New Orleans.
Gold Rush, you live on air, man.
You love your enemies.
Yeah, man, you need to get on the turntables and speed this motherfucker up. He talking like he got a mouthful of shit. Man, this motherfucker moving in slow motion. I damn near fell out the fucking bed. I thought I was still asleep. He dragging his shit like his CD player broke or something. This motherfucker
must be a comedian.
The name of Christ. Somebody need to pray for his fucking speech, because this shit is all screwed the fuck up. Man, put on some motherfucking, put the pill mix back on, because he sure sound like he on the fucking Zanny bars. He fucked all up.
Are you on any drugs right now?
Am I on any drugs right now?
Yeah.
No.
I'm on Xanax.
Man,
Xanax is one of us.
The Percocet, Xanax, and every fucking thing else, man. Get this motherfucker off the radio with this bullshit he talking.
I'm fucking with. I don't care. I'm fucking with him, dude. I like
shit.
Reverend X. That
One of us
motherfucker
got a bunch of ass bullshit.
Let's talk to D&DC.
Hey, yo, what's up, Jude? I'm with you, man. I fuck with Reverend X, man. I love you, man. Hey, Reverend X, I love you, man. You all that. I saw you on YouTube. You said, I don't give a fuck what you say, bitch. And you call motherfuckers nincome fucking poops. You make up your own words. You got your own take on the Bible. I love you, man.
Respect.
When you going on tour?
Soon.
That's a good idea.
Nigga, you ain't going nowhere, man. You know that.
I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch. Cut that bitch off. Next caller.
God damn.
You part of our show, you know that, right? We run that when chicks start talking too much.
Oh yeah,
yeah. It seems like you chilled the fuck out in like 10 years. You was hype as fuck.
Yeah, you sound like a young Gil Scott Heron too.
I haven't been engaged. You know, I ain't been engaged, and I was on a quest. You know, I felt that system was doing me wrong, and I wanted to like punch his motherfucking ass back any way I could.
Have you done time?
And Spirit started giving me this. Have I done time? Yes, I've done time.
What'd you get locked up for?
Possessions of sales.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that where you found God, or did you have it before that?
I had God all my life.
You had crack of God. Which one is it?
You heard me.
Oh, I thought it was crack of God. My bad.
So you
had crack and God.
There you go. Right on.
All my life.
You got people don't.
I've had crack.
Yeah. You still fucking with crack or
I've
what?
had the diamonds, the oils, the pearls, the gas, all my life. I've even had your ass. All my life.
He's talking to you, Siri. Ain't talking to me.
No, yeah, he talking to himself. He on it.
Shit. We got Take in South Carolina.
Shake 45, you live on the air.
What's up?
What up, man?
This Tank from South Carolina, man. How you gonna be? I mean, really, I guess everybody got their own religion or way of following religion, but I mean, you can't be quoting scriptures out of the Bible, cursing. You just doing your own thing, man. Just go ahead and admit it, man. You follow God the way you want.
Shit. I'm God. I walk in the name of Jesus by the power of the Holy Spirit. Did I mention that?
You just saying stuff, man. You ain't about nothing.
I walk in the name of Jesus by the power of the Holy Spirit, and you ain't never heard that before. You know why?
Watch out before you get into a wreck or get.
Because motherfucker, I'm God.
Cause you fucking with the wrong power, dog. I just want
one of us fucking with the wrong power.
Reverend X, holla.
One of us fucking with the wrong power.
Shit.
People hate you for that shit. Why do they hate you? How come cuss words in the Bible just don't mix in their head?
I don't know. All I suggest to their ass is just, do it better. That's my only suggestion. Do it better.
Why don't you start a church?
Yeah.
I am the church.
Yeah, but where do y'all meet?
Yeah. Exactly, man.
Right here in my heart.
Get the fuck out of here.
You know what?
Did you smoke crack or sell crack? Because you got game, dude. You everything I ask you got an answer for that shit.
All the above.
Straight up.
You're listening to 15 years of the All Out Show with Rude Jude, only on Shade 45.
Reverend X, that's the cat that be cussing out motherfuckers on YouTube and shit.
Swear he God.
And preaching the word of God at the same time.
I know.
With a dope-ass soundtrack, by the way.
Who got a soundtrack?
Play some fucking Zap for this dude. It'll hype him up or something.
Yeah, play some more bounce to the ounce.
You mad chill and shit. Are you a LA native?
Yeah. Yeah, born and raised.
Straight up and
For
down.
sure. Born in East LA.
You was born in East LA? So you rolling with the Latinos and shit?
I'm God.
You're God.
Yeah.
You from East LA? What part of East LA, man?
The groove with God.
Let's go to the phone lines, dude. We got Trey in Georgia.
Trey, what up, homie?
Hey, man, what's up, Reverend X?
Yeah, what it do?
What's up with your false flagging ass, man? You better cut that shit up, man.
False flagging.
God and all this shit, man. Yeah, man, you a fucking false flagger. You don't
The
be
blatant motherfucking disrespect.
You old stupid ass, gremlin looking ass nigga, man.
Nigga, you need to
Goddamn, you
need to show a motherfucker some
got
respect.
other racists looking at us like, look at that dumbass nigga on TV right there. Look at that stupid motherfucker.
Ain't that a bitch?
We're talking about you, God.
And that's
shit.
God felt.
Bitch, I wish you would have died yesterday, you stupid motherfucker.
Give a fuck about what you wish.
Goddamn, you need to go out that damn studio and get pumped, you
Motherfucker, if I ain't the motherfucker, then you need to go find you some Jesus.
Bitch, you ain't even got no goddamn promoter or passport, old dumbass nigga. Talking about a fucking you God.
Ain't that a bitch?
Ass nigga.
You sound like a bitch. What I got and what I ain't got.
Those stupid motherfuckers.
Where your whole ass from?
Bitch, I'm from GA. Bring you want me to buy you a plane ticket to Jackson Hartsfield, motherfucker?
Motherfucker, you couldn't even afford a bus ticket, you gay ass bitch.
Your ass can't afford that.
You gay ass homosexual.
Bitch, you goddamn gay, goddamn who?
Motherfucker, you want to shoot lugs with the Lord.
Bitch, I wish you
Motherfucker, you must be on drugs. What you on, nigga? Crack?
Motherfucker, Roman noodle.
You smoking loop, nigga?
Stupid ass nigga. Wow. Man, you better quit playing with God.
Kiss my ass, Gump.
Oh, bitch, you pussy ass motherfucker. Bitch, count your
get your bitch ass someplace.
Money, old stupid motherfucker.
Motherfucker, tell it.
Fucking weak old dumbass nigga.
Mother, tell it to your governor.
The goddamn show. I want to hear the goddamn drunk.
Bitch, say that for your mother.
Put that nigga under the motherfucking bus. Hell, put that nigga under the bus and play some goddamn music. Nobody want this slow ass nigga.
All right, man. So, in your beliefs,
what are you doing in New York? That motherfucker ain't from New York.
Oh, he was in Georgia.
He's a caller from Georgia.
Okay.
Yeah.
We got callers worldwide. So, in your beliefs, do you believe that just you are God, or that all man has God in him, or just you?
It's hard, like to explain, talking to motherfuckers that don't read the Bible, because I could explain it to you all day, and you ain't gonna get it, because you don't believe yourself in.
I don't believe in the Bible. No, you are correct, sir.
Okay, of course, then with all the inquisitors, if you really if you really into it, you would like to study your Bible, sir.
Well, I want to know your beliefs.
Yeah.
That's why we brought you on here.
Hey, what's your beliefs?
You want to know my belief because you believe I'm God.
I don't believe you're God.
Nah,
I believe I believe everyone's got God in them, because we're made from God. I believe energy's eternal, and we're all made from energy.
Amen.
Let's talk to Bone in Minneapolis.
Bone, what up, nigga?
Yo, what's up, man?
Uh-huh.
What Reverend X at, man? Little snacker tooth, Lucifer looking ass nigga. Like your motherfucking breast from like 7 goddamn tons of seaweed.
Motherfucker, eat a dick up to your hiccup, burping,
I didn't got nothing there talking about some guy was on rocks, man. You motherfucking dolphin, little motherfucking baby lassie looking ass nigga. You motherfucker got 17 chiclets left in his mouth, chewed on ones. Motherfucker, little hazel eye, baby gremlin face ass nigga, get your gizmo with no fur looking ass up out here. Your motherfucking back so yellow with somebody 18 niggas pissed on your motherfucking ass. You baby caved in,
Hey, bruh.
Can't believe it easier can make.
Hey, bro, tell me why God should give a fuck why you feel like this.
Shut up, nigga. You ain't God, nigga. You motherfucking Lucifer, you jack, nigga. You motherfucking ooga-la.
And you have to tell me that, huh?
I can quit walking hammer dance, motherfucker. And
if you know I'm not God, why you wasting your funky ass breath? Nigga, go eat a chicklet.
Nigga, I smell your breath through the antenna, man. Your motherfucking breath is so stank. The back of your neck.
Motherfucker, your motherfucker is so... Your motherfucking breath so stink that angels in heaven smell your funky ass breath.
You a funny nigga though. I know it's a joke, baby, and I love it. You make me laugh every day, man. Seeing the ugly
I'm gonna keep you laughing
on TV. You're motherfucking so broke. You're so broke, man. You can't afford a motherfucking Tic Tac sandwich.
Your favorite, huh?
How do you do? Like, literally, the phone lines are blown up. Everybody hates you on the line right now.
Wait, hold on, man. Reverend X, how old are you, man?
That ain't even important to me.
You ain't got no age? You don't know how old you are?
I'm 42.
42, okay.
We got Reverend X up in this bitch. You might know him from YouTube. If you don't, this motherfucker's God.
Wait, hold on. Reverend X, since you 42, who was God before you since you God? See
Shit.
that?
That's a good ass question.
Think about it, nigga. You got time.
Who was God before Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end?
Yeah, man. Drink a Red Bull. Think about it. Come on, man. They got you. God, that was God
I'm waiting
before
on my
you.
Red Bull.
Oh, okay.
Well, here it come. That's okay.
You want a Red Bull?
No, I'm cool.
Well, you gotta think about it, man. I mean, time of wasting.
Motherfuckers only one God.
One God. There gotta be one before you. Who made you?
Motherfucker, find out who made you.
God, not you, nigga.
Yeah, Sears older than you, so it's hard for you to have made him. Sears 47.
That's
he got
right.
you by 5 years.
That's right, Thundercat.
Motherfucker, the scripture said before Abraham was, motherfucker, I am. You don't know that, huh? I don't even know why I'm even.
What is it like being
bullshit?
What is it like being God and having these motherfuckers not believe that you God and shit?
Right.
I don't give a fuck they believe. Just do what the fuck I'm saying do. They ain't got to believe.
What do they need to do then?
Right.
What they need to do, they need to study up on the scriptures. They need to see that it gets in the schools and that children are learning about it. See, you can't see this is for the righteous. Only the redeemed will say so about this.
What's that mean?
Yeah.
Only the redeemed can say so?
Yeah.
One's got the spirit of God. You ain't got no spirit of God. You got no knowledge. And what I'm saying is just hollow. It means nothing.
Let's go to California. We got Compton. Or Compound.
Yeah,
What's your name?
Hello?
What up, man?
Yeah.
Hello? Turn radio down, dude.
Bye, dude. We got Chuck in South Carolina.
Chuck.
We got Reverend X right here.
Yo, where the fuck y'all find Mush Mouth from Fat Albert from, man? Hey, man, is you ordained or you just eating them motherfucking rosary beads, man?
Hey.
God damn, man.
Are you concerned about that, really?
Damn right.
I mean,
You
what?
42 years old, man. You ain't got
What
no
you?
child.
You waiting on Jesus to come back?
No, I'm waiting for your ass to leave. That's what I'm waiting for.
I mean, why do you have the animosity? Y'all hate God?
Because you a false prophet.
You hate God?
I hate your ass.
Do you
man.
hate God?
I'm an ex-hater, man.
And then the scriptures say if you hate your
Hey, the
brother who
scripture also say to you,
who the
listen,
fuck
read,
you see,
motherfucker.
how can you love God who you don't see?
Hey, how can you not love a toothbrush, motherfucker?
Is this like
you funny motherfuckers?
Is this like
well, that funny that funny motherfucker straight out of Compton too, huh?
No, I'm straight out of South Carolina, baby. We know it down here. We know the book. You need to stop eating them motherfuckers and learn.
You know the book. Won't you take your gay ass someplace and tell somebody about it then?
Hey, man, go sit on your cross, homie.
I have one for you to sit on, motherfucker.
We got Tricky in Dallas.
Tricky, what up, nigga?
Yo, you got it, man. I like that nigga, man. X is the real, bro. I'm just telling you for real. I'm from Dallas, and, y'all talking East Coast, West Coast. X, you real, bro. I like what you say, man. I just want to know where you get your inspiration, bro.
It's just being beat down by the society.
You God, man. I appreciate you. I realize God. G-O-D stands
Me
for...
taking what I think the plan is to the churches, and they telling me that's for God to do.
Right.
Churches gave me my inspiration too.
What type of religion is a correct religion? Catholicism, baptism?
There is no correct religion. There's only the law of God, which is the Holy Scriptures.
So Jehovah's Witnesses.
If you and coming in Jesus' name, we all Jehovah's Witnesses.
That crack
Reverend X.
Reverend X.
I like your stance on shit, dude. Honestly.
Yeah.
Even though I'm not a Christian, I still respect.
Shame on you.
I think we got one more caller, man.
I guess I'll see you when I die.
For sure.
We'll be discussing that shit when I die.
Don't be surprised to be looking in my motherfucking eyes.
Daryl, what's up, man?
Got Daryl in Georgia.
What's going on, nigga?
Hey, Reverend X, what's wrong?
And know when you fucked up.
Hold on, X.
What's wrong with your goddamn grill, Reverend X?
And know the day you fucked up. What the fuck wrong with your grill?
You look like you got a mouth full of fucking dice, nigga.
Who asked you? Who asked you, asshole?
Goddamn teeth ass motherfucker. You don't need braces, nigga. You need an alignment. You Martian ass looking.
Go get stuffed.
Bob, short motherfucker.
He's not.
You need to put phone books on your car seat to reach that motherfucker, old ugly ass from a bitch. Fuck wrong with you? You know what? Look like you fell off the ugly tree and dug up your own goddamn plant.
What's it? Y'all better watch how you talk to my man.
I guess they find God, they talk to his ass foul, and if no lightning bolt strike their goddamn ass, that prove he ain't God.
You sure didn't strike your mouth first?
What kind of car does God drive?
You sure didn't strike my mouth first?
The lightning bolt.
Wise motherfucker.
Yeah, your mouth.
You motherfuckers are all so wise.
You wise too.
Wiser than you.
Yeah, wise enough not to make any goddamn sense. 888-45. Like to thank the brother Reverend X coming through.
Reverend X, was this how you thought it was going to turn out?
I had no idea.
I
didn't even prepare for this bullshit.
Come on. I still like you, fuck it, dude.
Yeah.
I don't care what the callers say. I like you, dude.
Yeah, do your thing, man. Grow up.
Yeah.
So you got a non-Christian motherfucker on your side. It's the Christians you need to contend with.
Oh, can use you if you ride with Jesus.
Well, Jesus is cool.
You're gonna be trying to crucify him too when y'all get together and join hand to hands. Give me my big cross to carry up the next mountains. Y'all be out there. Crucify him! That nigga ain't shit. Crucify him.
It's the Christian motherfuckers. It's the religious motherfuckers that be trying to kill people.
Yeah.
Me, I don't give a fuck. Fuck the world. Fuck the world. Reverend X up in this bitch. Yo, you got a website or anything like that people can find you?
Yeah.
What is that website again?
Hey. MySpace? What is it? MySpace.com /
I got a little MySpace site. The Productions, I believe, is Sunday.
It's the 15th anniversary of the All Out Show on Shade 45. This week, we're celebrating with classic artist and celebrity interviews, unforgettable Rude Jude moments, and epic show segments, all for you, only on Shade 45.
What up, though? It's the Hits One in Hollywood show, Tony Fly and Simon.
We're trying to be really sexy for you, Jude. Happy 15th anniversary to the All Out Show with Jude on Shade 45.
I'm not talking like that.
Whatever. We love you, Jude.
You're listening to 15 years of the All Out Show with Jude on Shade 45.
I did two Mike Tyson interviews. You're just tuning in to the 15-year anniversary. I did 2 Mike Tyson interviews. I don't remember which one this is. I think this is the second one. It's pretty good. I think you guys are gonna dig this one. Mike and I have a nice little bond. I don't know if he'd remember me if he saw me, but every time I get to talk to Mike Tyson, I end up getting a good interview out of him. He's a great talker. He's super candid, and that's all you can ask for from somebody in an interview. And Mike Tyson is an all-time fucking great. Fuck with them tough. Enjoy.
Man. All right, so I'm jamming the Poison Clan, right? And I'm like rapping along, and I look up, and fucking Mike Tyson's in the room, and I'm trying not to be embarrassed, but I'm not embarrassed because I fucking love that song, Mike Tyson.
You don't have to be embarrassed, man.
Good. But you ever been like dancing in the mirror and like don't realize like people see you dancing in the mirror?
I'm not afraid to let people see me dance. If they see me in the mirror, they're gonna see me dance.
That's where I'm at with you right now, dog. That's where I'm at.
Do it. Let's do it, dude.
That's where we're at. How you doing?
I'm good, man. What about you, man?
I'm fucking awesome.
You look awesome, man. Play the beats, man.
Man, we got that song right there was like from, I want to say like 92.
What's the name of it?
It was Poison Clan. They did Shake What Your Mama Gave You, all that old shit.
That.
So that was like an album cut off of there. But that shit ruined me for women because they were just talking about dogging bitches. You know what I mean?
Well, that wasn't good back then, but at that particular time, that was an outlet. That was an outlet back then.
I imagine that you did your fair share of dogging.
I've done enough dogging. I've been dogged too. I've been in the dogging game. You know, you catch and you give.
You feel all right? So how you feel like you been dogged? Like you was just too nice to a chick and then they got you?
No, sometimes you've been dogged because you met a real nice girl and she left you because you've been treating her awful. That's being dogged till you played yourself.
You goddamn right. Yeah. I did that a couple times.
I do that most of the time because sometimes it seems too good to be true. You know, when it's too good to be true, I want to kill it. I want to kill it too good. Whenever I'm happy, I want to die. Oh, no, I don't want to be happy no more.
It's like this blowjob's awesome and she's making me a steak. Something's not right.
Wow, this is so cool being a radio station where you can say what you want.
It's really awesome, dude.
It's awesome.
It's fucking rad. I've been a fan of you ever since I was a child. I even went to go see your movie and all that shit, dog.
That was off the hook. Which movie you saw, man?
I saw the one, it was like the documentary on you.
Yeah.
Where you just sitting there chopping it up.
Talking shit.
It was crazy. It was cool to hear your side of the story.
Yeah, that's what tonight is all about, you know, just coming over me telling my side of the story about everything in life, you know.
I feel like you're probably one of the most misunderstood stars that's of my generation, at least.
I don't know. It depends on what somebody want to understand about me.
Well, like, I don't think you raped that broad. I'll tell you that much.
Well, I agree with you on that too, brother. I agree with you on that. But we can't stay held down when somebody shut the door on us when the door right next to it is open. We got to keep moving. You know,
stay positive.
If I was still tripping on that and worrying about that, I wouldn't be in here with you. I'd probably be in another cell.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean?
What was that like? What was that like being in prison? Did anyone ever, like, did they try to test you since you was like Mike Tyson?
You know, not really. Everybody gets into fights in prison, but it's not because I miss one of those days. People fight. That's just what happens.
I read somewhere, because I wouldn't, if I was, first off, I wouldn't be in prison, but so I wouldn't fight you.
You never know. You never know what's going to happen to you when you walk out that door.
Bruh, after that shit happened with you and stuff, like I'll be like, are you sure this is what you want to do?
It's not about that though. But it's not about that.
What's it about?
It's about you just walking down the streets and you hit somebody with your car. Somebody hit you with their car. Things happen, you know.
Shit happens sometimes.
We never know what God has creeping around the corner for us. We just gotta live every second of the day like it's our last day, because one day it will be our last.
Is that what you're doing right now? You feel like
I'm having an awesome time. This is the best time I've ever had in my life. You know, never had this much freedom in my life when I can just basically. I've never been this faithful to myself. I was always sabotaging myself. This is a whole new situation I'm in. I'm looking forward to the situation.
How do you think you were sabotaging yourself?
I don't know. Just in my day, if somebody says anything, if I may interpret something being said about me or my feelings being hurt. I don't know. That's just, I might strike somebody, attack somebody.
Straight up.
No doubt.
I read in a Playboy interview that you said your best hit was on Robin Givens because you hit her and then she bounced around the room.
That was somebody else propagating those stories. And
so that was, see?
I didn't say that.
Damn, I wish you did. That shit had me laughing.
You know, things happen when you live with some people. People have altercations, and all men are not abusive in relationships. That's the stereotype. If a man and a woman have an abusive relationship, number one, the man's the abusive guy because it's been embedded in our mind that we're stronger, but it's all psychological. Some women are emotional manipulators. Just like men.
Did you feel like that was the case with you and Robin?
I felt that I was too young and stupid to be married.
How old were you?
I was 20.
Dog.
21, something like that. It's a dumb smuck.
Nobody was like, hey, bro, you got all this pussy out here and you just going to lock it down right there? No,
I wish I did think, but anyway, that's why I got divorced, because even though I did marry her, I was still doing that stuff, you know? I wasn't the best husband in the world. I was just a dickhead.
Yeah.
Back in the day, yeah.
Just running through them chicks and shit.
I wish I did. And that's the only thing I have regret for in life, you know?
What is that?
Being promiscuous.
You regret
promiscuous man. The promiscuous man. Yeah.
You regret being so promiscuous.
Yeah, I do really. Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, it's just a nut, huh?
No. Yeah, and really, it's you might as well masturbate, because it's the same thing. I'm having a lot of fun, but I'm not producing anything.
Yeah.
You know, so I might as well. I should have been masturbating.
You could have masturbated on them.
I don't know. Maybe I could have.
Made a human lotion.
You woulda, coulda, shoulda. Let me. Do you think? Do you think things would have been different for you had Gustamato? I don't even know how to say his name. Gustamato.
Don't get attacked now, nigga.
I know,
say
right?
The right words.
I'm Italian too. That's the shit that kills me.
Say the right shit now, nigga.
All right. Do you feel like things would have turned out different for you if he would have stayed alive longer?
100%. Yeah.
That's what I felt like too.
Yeah. I miss him a lot. I wish you could see me succeed. Well, he wouldn't have liked the way I fight. You know what he would say? I suck as a fighter.
What would have been his main criticism?
That I'm not moving my head as a fighter. I'm just trying to knock guys out. I'm not being smart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the shit. Like it broke my heart.
Like the knockouts didn't matter to him. If the guy got, if you didn't count, he said real knock. He said that's not a knockout. When I said, look, I knocked him out, because he said that's not a knockout. Or if he stopped the fight, I said that's a knockout, TKO. He said no, a knockout's when the referee counts 10 over him. That's a knockout. That was a technical. You stoppage. You got to stoppage. Okay, that's not a knockout. So he always put everything in perspective. With me.
Yeah. He was like your dad.
Yeah, he was. He was very much. Yeah, he was.
That was It was your shit could be like a movie. There was a movie.
Yeah, but that was a whack movie.
I didn't want to say that, but yeah, that was a whack
movie.
They had the dude from Spawn playing you and shit.
Yeah.
What was it? Did you sign off on that?
No, when you're a famous cat. Well, you're a celebrity pretty much, right?
No, I'm not you, Mike Tyson.
Well, if you're a celebrity, people can write. You know, if you're public.
Yeah.
Public celebrity, people can do it because you're public. You're not private like Joe here. Joe's a very private person, right?
So hold up,
I'm a public person. She's a private person.
So Joe,
I'm a public person. I'm a public citizen.
Joe
She's
is
a private citizen.
Joe is like your publicist lady.
No, Joe is my publicist lady, but she's a private student. She's a private citizen. I'm a public citizen.
So they just wrote some shit. They didn't even mail you a check or nothing. They wasn't even like, yo,
no
Mike.
way, dude.
That's fucked.
Cold-blooded.
That's fucked up, dog.
Man. Cold-blooded.
They had you looking crazy as hell in that movie too.
I know, right?
Yeah, like chasing old girl through the liquor store and shit.
I did do that. I did do that.
That was the one part I was like, oh shit, dude. That was a bad look for you, dog.
Yeah, I had bad looks back then.
You're from Brownsville.
Yeah.
That shit is crazy. We just had MOP on last week. Yeah, Billy Danzini from MOP. And yeah, he was telling us about Brownsville.
Yeah.
That shit is. So you was in Brownsville chasing a chick through the liquor store.
No, that was in Brownsville, but that was upstate New York.
Yeah. Did you get her number?
No.
I wonder why. She wasn't into it, huh?
No, I think I was there to kick her ass and piss me off.
What'd she do? What'd she do to piss you off?
I don't know, man.
You can't even keep up anymore.
No way, Jose.
What's your lifestyle like now?
Just very premeditated.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You get up, you're not doing no drugs or no shit no more?
No, ain't that something? No more drugs.
No more drugs, you're sober
cocaine,
living.
No more liquor, no more morphine, no more heroin, no more good stuff.
It's like you're just kind of high on life. What was your favorite shit?
I like morphine.
Morphine's a shit.
Yeah, I like morphine.
You sit there itching and shit.
No, I didn't itch. Well, you got some different. They gave you some bad stuff.
I get the time release. The blue pills. You wipe off the time release. And
no,
eat
you
them.
gotta get the. You got the drip. The drip. You have to use the drip.
Mike Tyson, you're rich. You're rich.
The drip.
So you had the drip.
Yeah.
And you just plug it in and just chill.
No, the doctor helps me. Yeah.
My God. And then what? You just sit there?
That's good. I'm on the clock. I'm feeling good, Doc. I feel good, Doc. Doc, I love you, Doc. Oh, Doc, you need that new Benz, Doc. You got it. You got it. I love you, Doc.
He could ask you anything right there, huh?
I love you, Doc.
God damn. And then what? You just chill there and then you leave? Or he would come to the crib?
I ain't come to the crib.
Man. You got all that money, you can do anything you want.
You know it. Why you act like you don't know? You know it.
I know.
You know it.
I mean, I'm broke and I want to go crazy like that. So, like, I can't even imagine.
Man, can you imagine having that money? Hey, Doc, I'm doing bad, Doc. Give me that morphine. May bring me down. Need some more. Momo. There we go. Momo. Give me that Momo. Okay, I'm sorry. Hey, listen, I'm sorry, man.
No, it's all right.
Oh, okay.
You've been sober now for 5 years.
Yeah, I've been sober for
5 years.
Yeah, ain't that some bullshit? What the fuck?
Yeah, there's people in New York listening right here and everything.
Right, Lord Sear, all that.
Yeah, that's Sear right there. He's out there from Harlem.
What's up,
listening.
man?
Oh, what's up, my brother?
Man, you know what we doing out here. We trying to move it on up. Moving on up.
Goddamn Skippy.
Hey, do you like Love and Hip Hop? You been watching that shit?
Yeah, I be watching that shit, that horny ass
I like
bitch.
that shit too.
Yeah.
What's Love and Hip Hop? I don't got cable.
Well, you better get some cable,
Man,
man.
dog.
Don't get no hip hop station. You don't know the hip hop rules, motherfucker.
Man, I'm born and bred on hip hop.
No, you don't. 'Cause you don't know Love of Hip Hop. You ain't watching Love of Hip Hop. Pay your bill.
That's just on VH1 or some shit.
Well, get some bills
They
paid,
just
man.
discovered black people.
Get some. Yeah, that's true.
They
You're right.
just
You're
found
right.
out about black people.
You're
and
absolutely
shit.
right. You're absolutely right.
Remember
about
that shit growing up? You turn out to be Michael Bolton. Now it's like Flavor of Love.
Hell yeah. Now we got Jocelyn. Remember that chick Jocelyn? You ain't seen Jocelyn yet.
No, who's Jocelyn?
Hey, what's brother's name in Harlem?
What's
Lord
the president
Sear.
of? Yeah,
Lord Sincere?
Lord Sear.
Lord Sear, black man. What's up, brother?
That's what the hell going on, my nigga.
Yeah, what's going on? What are you, a 5%, brother?
Nah, man,
Lord-
I used to write graffiti, man. It's a long story.
Oh, man.
He's calling it out right there, huh?
Oh, man. The mayor is looking for you.
You thought he was God body and shit.
Yeah, get busy, baby. Yeah, but Jocelyn, have you watched Jocelyn from The Housewife of Hip Hop Atlanta?
Oh, yeah, she got a big old ass.
Yeah, but she's an interesting chick too, man.
Yeah.
You're into her intellect.
Excuse me?
Yeah, you're into like her brain and shit.
Nah, man. Yeah, absolutely.
That's what's up.
Absolutely. Man, you heard what she been saying?
No, I don't watch that
You don't
shit.
hear what she be saying?
I'm on drugs still. This is
don't-
sober living. You got cable. I'm fucking going crazy with drugs still.
What kind of drugs you be doing, man?
I like ketamine a lot. It's good for depression.
Tranquilizer. That's a tranquilizer.
The
And
guy
a
from LA,
tranquilizer.
that's what you got.
Yeah, I used to, but sometimes people pass out and sleep for over a couple too long. You know that, right?
Yeah,
That's
that's a K-hole.
yeah, that's not good.
What the morphine? You can't even bang on that shit.
Nah, but you feel good. You are. You're like a constant nut, right?
That's fucking awesome. Hey, yo,
I'm sorry, everybody. I missed this guy.
You turn the mic off on yourself.
Yeah, I'm sorry, guys.
Hold on a second.
I'm sorry.
Are
It's
you
just
good?
like a constant orgasm being on one.
What you on, nigga? Pass
Did you
that.
have it? Was it just? Is it hard for you to just? Are you jaded now after all this shit, man? Like after everything
I'm
you've been
very
through.
grateful with my life that I have now. I'm grateful. I could never live this life if I didn't experience all that and stuff. If I wasn't rock bottom and I wasn't begging for my life spiritually,
right?
I would never been able to reach this point in my life. This all because of that. If I didn't have that, I could have never knew I had. I would have laid down and died. I would never knew I had this much in me to fight with.
What was rock bottom for you?
Just giving up.
You just woke up one day and you were like, didn't even want, just hopeless.
Yeah, wanting to stop getting high and can't.
Just stop working for you. And was that the hard? Was that must have been hard? That must have been hard to decide to change. Because people get used to things.
Listen, it's either that or you're gonna die. You know, I didn't want to die.
So then what'd you do?
I used to clean my life up. You know, I suffered and I
got rehab?
Got days under my belt. Yeah, I went to rehabs too. That didn't help, but I got days under my belt, and it gave me skills. It gave me life skills to deal with my problem, the rehabs.
Right.
But it just took me eventually to say, this is what I want to do. And I just made an image of myself. This is the picture that I wanted with my life. And I'm on that path.
What's next for you?
I'm just happy to live. Each day just to wake up. And whatever, after that, God will make something happen. You know, I used to love the life that I'm living. That's just, if I didn't have anything, I would just be happy just to be with my wife and my kids. This is just, it's just, I don't know, this is just the apex of my life. I couldn't be any better. If I had $1 billion, I still couldn't be. I couldn't be any better than I am now.
You're happier now than any time you were a champion.
I wasn't even happy as champ.
You weren't?
Did I look happy now? I didn't know what happiness was back then.
You was chilling. You was about $500,000 change, nigga. You was
I
doing
know
it.
that. Yes, exactly. That shows how fucking empty I was. I probably gave it to a prostitute or something for a mere one night's pleasure.
No shit.
God damn.
Yeah.
So you was miserable. You was winning tight. You was fucking beating everyone's ass and miserable.
You know, that happens sometimes.
But you're not miserable. You still got the pigeons, right?
Yeah, I'm good now, though. But I was a little boy back then. You know, you give a little boy from the gutter a bunch of money. He don't know what to do. He lost his mind. I was way over my head for that stuff.
Oh.
Right. That's why did you feel that people were taking advantage of you and all that shit?
No, I didn't feel people was taking advantage of me. Of course I did, man. I could tell you, what's his name,
Why
Lord
you talking
Finesse?
to me? Why you talking to me like I'm a gerbil and
What's
shit?
his name, Lord Finesse? What's his name, Lord Finesse?
Yeah, you can call him Lord Finesse.
Hey, Lord
He likes that shit. He loves
Shout out
that
Lord
shit.
Finesse, that's my nigga.
Lord Finesse. I love this stuff I'm dealing with. Come on, man. How'd you get involved with this business? Somebody in your parents are wealthy and shit?
Because I'm white, right?
Yeah.
That's what it is, Mike. Yeah, I'm fucking
wealthy parents and shit.
Tell me what else you think about me.
I'm fucking with you,
man. I grew up broke too,
I
dog.
know, man.
I had a fucking my bedroom was a closet with a mattress.
Yeah, rich guys don't get behind these mics, do they?
Nah, I mean, different station, I guess. We fuck. And you know, that sucks, because people look at me and they're like, he's gay.
No, but I'm fucking with you, man. Stop, man.
But it's hurtful.
No, but you can play with us, but we can't play with you. Come on,
but
man.
I'm sensitive.
Embrace your whiteness, man. That's what happens when white guys get the hip-hop. They fight their whiteness. Embrace your whiteness, man, and open doors for blackness.
Dude, oh my
Power
God.
to the people.
You know what? That's what I'm gonna do. I embrace my whiteness every day. That's what we got.
Embrace it.
I'm gonna embrace the fuck out of my whiteness, man.
We go like this. Hey, baby, gonna make you move, gonna make you sweat, gonna make you go. Come on now, we're doing rock now.
No. You wanna get white? Let's get white. Let's get fucking white. Let's do coke on the boat.
Charlie Daniels band.
I'll take you through there, bro. You wanna get white with me, Mike? We motherfucking eat mayonnaise sandwiches and shit.
Don't scare me. I'm scared. I feel like I'm in a
Coke
trailer
on the boat,
park.
man. Come on, coke on the fucking boat, Mike Tyson.
I'm in a trailer park in Memphis.
Come on, motherfucker. Let's go camping, motherfucker. We're gonna go camping, Mike Tyson.
I'll do you, dude. You fucking right. I'll do you, guys.
See that campfire? I'm gonna jump over that shit, Mike Tyson. I'm fucking white, bro. Give a fuck.
Drugs and drugs.
I don't give a fuck. Where's the math? Red Crow math. Crow math.
Yo, this is like, people's like, oh, you sound black, but like you could tell I'm white because I say motherfucker. I pronounce the fuck out of fucker. Motherfucker. That's how you. That's the tell. That's the motherfucking tell. I gotta tell you, Mike Tyson came up in here looking clean in the motherfucker. He got on like a little white,
Robert
shirt.
Graham, nigga. Robert Graham, brother.
What is that? Who's Robert Graham?
Robert Graham's a new up and coming designer.
That's out of my tax bracket.
All right.
Yeah.
It ain't like you doing security for Malcolm X. He ain't looking like that.
He look like he got on like a cool tablecloth shirt or some shit.
I'm high improve the nation.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm high. Look, I'm blocking. Look, we're going to wear this next.
I see you. Yeah. You done fighting? You done fighting people?
Thank God, yes.
Man, why'd you keep taking them fights, man, at the end?
I had to pay some bills.
That was it, huh?
I need to pay that drug habit, too. Got to pay for that dope, man.
What was that like it being in the ring with them dudes? Like, because they was wanting to, it looked like they wanted to shake your hand. Like, didn't even look like they wanted to fight you.
I don't know, man. It's a long time ago.
You didn't give a fuck. You just was trying to get
in and out, 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 in and out.
Straight up. Got motherfucking Mike Tyson. You want to talk to people? People fucking calling up for you, man.
Yeah, man.
Go for it.
888-742-3345. Got Mike Tyson. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Yo, Rich in Houston. Man. Yo, Rich. Rich,
Yo, what's up?
You got Mike Tyson right here.
What's up, Mike?
Hey, Rich, what's up, man?
Chilling, bro. Knockout King right here, man. What's happening, man? Talk to
I'm
you.
doing good, man. Thank you.
No doubt, man. I had a quick question, man. I wanted to know, hey, did you really punch that white boy in Hangover?
No, not at all. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to hurt Zach. You know?
They really thought that that was a dumbass question.
Yeah,
that was
man.
a stupid question.
Come on, man.
He picked up a magazine and started reading that shit on your fucking question. I gotta tell you, Mike Tyson, I didn't like Hangover, but I liked you in that shit, man. I'm a rare person that didn't like it. Everyone else liked it, but you were my favorite part in that fucking movie.
You really?
Yeah, straight up.
Thank you, brother. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Is it gonna be more acting for you?
Absolutely, but I love that stage. I love being on that stage doing that Undisputed Truth. Gonna be at the Pangeas.
Yeah, tell them where you're gonna be at tonight.
I'm gonna be at the Pangea tonight, tomorrow, all the way to Sunday.
And it's a one-man show.
One-man show, one-man gang. That's the name. We should call it the one-man gang.
Straight up like that one wrestler from back in the day.
One-man gang.
Yo, you got it all memorized, or you got like no cards, or what?
I used to know this stuff, you know.
It's your story.
And then sometimes when I get too far away and carried away, my wife gets in my ear and say, Mike, come on, stop back, let's focus. Let's not get carried away too much time. Boom, because I might get carried away sometimes. Get emotional. I'm an emotional person, brother.
What are the stories? What are the stories that people seem to respond to the most? What type of shit do they want to hear from you the most?
I don't know. They just love it all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, ain't nobody like you, dog. So.
Well, listen, I'm just very grateful. Thank you.
Yeah,
Mike Tyson, undisputed
Tyson.
truth.
How you say your name? Tyson? Michael?
It depends on how you want to say it.
Okay.
You know?
I'm saying, you got a middle name?
Yeah, Gerard.
I feel like you're trying to like seduce him.
Michael Gerard
Tyson. Weird, man. You got a middle name, man?
You just horny, man.
I'm Gerard.
Watch out, Tyson.
I'm
He's
part
white and
French.
horny,
I'm Gerard.
Gerard.
Gerard Bonafou.
Oh, you French?
Mademoiselle Bonjour.
Oh, shit. French nigga.
Parle n'en parle neuf.
God damn.
Gayete, marico. Just joking. Yes, joking.
We got
Some
James
words
and
I
Cam.
learned from my kids.
What, Maricon?
No, let's go ahead.
What's that?
Maricon.
Gayate? What the fuck does that mean?
I mean, shut the fuck up.
Is that a spice?
I don't have no idea what's
Is that a
going
cooking
on.
spice?
No way.
That's
I
what
know
that
adobo.
means.
Yeah, we got James in Canada.
Hey, Mike.
How you doing, James? Where you at in Canada?
I'm in cool Winnipeg. Manitoba.
Cool Winnipeg, Manitoba, eh?
You got it, man. I just had a quick question for you. You got Bernard Hopkins is fighting tomorrow night. How do you feel about that at age 48 years old that he's stepping in there for a belt?
Oh, man, that's beautiful. I'm jealous. Imagine being that old still in there whipping them young guys' asses like that.
Straight up. You're a student of the boxing game.
I know a few things.
I just saw that shit on Sugar Ray Robinson.
Oh, was he beautiful?
That motherfucker. Yo, he's
blazing for days. He blazed for days. Pop, 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 ping, 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 pop, 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 ping, ping.
Who's your favorite boxer?
Shoot, there's so many of them. Duran. I have to go with Roberto Duran.
No shit. How come?
Yeah, I don't know. He's just, in the era he was fighting, he just represented what I was about. You know, it was difficult to be Ali. Ali was tall, I was short, he was beautiful, I'm an ugly motherfucker. So Duran was just a tough street kid like I was, and he hold his crotch, he screamed and cursed at people.
Right.
And I know it sounds so sick, but I identified with that.
No, I get that shit. It's fucking awesome. Yeah. And I never got to see, I was a little young for that. But I used to like watching you.
Yeah, so you saw him through me. You didn't see him, you're too young, but you saw him through me.
That's what's up. All right, Mike Tyson, you are going to be performing at the how you say that shit?
Pangiers. 4 years it's been the Pangiers.
Mike Tyson, Undisputed Truth.
Word.
The best heavyweight of our time right here, Tyson. And if you wanna, you're going on tour with this shit too. You going everywhere.
I'm on tour now, baby. I'm on tour now.
So,
where have you been? Stay out of the chronic, man.
You don't know. That shit make me paranoid, dog.
I know. That's why you gotta stay out. You're not saying the right stuff and stay off the pills. You're on something, dude.
All right.
You got the white eyes, but you're on something.
I'm just trying to do the best I can. You know, every one of your rounds wasn't the best round ever.
No,
you know what I'm saying? We all doing the best we can.
I respect that, bro. I respect that.
So Mike Tyson, Undisputed Truth. You was originally on Broadway, blew that shit the fuck up.
Blew out the ocean, dude.
Blew that shit the fuck up, bro.
Totally eviscerated it.
Shaka.
Zulu.
You can go to TysonOnTour.com. TysonOnTour.com. Mike Tyson, I want to thank you for coming in.
Man, thank you for having me, brother.
Yo, for real. Real talk.
Real love.
Be good,
respect.
brother.
It's always nice to talk to a candid individual, and I feel like I got nothing but honesty from you, man, and that's dope.
All day, every day, man. I believe you when you say you don't party. 'Cause I'm looking at your eyes. I can see. I can just tell somebody's eyes that they party now. I'm talking about some serious stuff.
No, I don't do that
He ain't
shit.
Doing nothing.
No.
His eyes is white as the t-shirt. That white t-shirt.
Mike, I go hard, but this is my job. You know, you gotta respect your job. You gotta respect your job. You can't show up fucked up. I did on Wednesday, but that was an accident.
Not all the time. Sometimes you get your best work out of your stuff.
What? It was pretty. Yeah, I thought it was gonna wear off by like 12 o'clock. I went to a rub and tug, and I thought the drug was gonna wear off by noon. It just kept going. But today,
make those right decisions, dude.
I was sober for Mike Tyson.
Those right decisions.
What are you talking about?
I'm disappointed in a sober interviewer.
You're disappointed in a sober interviewer? I thought I did all right. I thought it was all right. I mean, you could have gave better answers, but like I thought I was doing it.
I gave an answer that a sober, nonsense talking guy would say.
Is that so? All right, that's what's up. Well, I forgive you, and we're just moving forward.
Just keep it going.
Just
man.
keep it moving.
Yeah.
Motherfucking Mike Tyson, everybody, clap it up for this dude, please.
All day in the studio, guys. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you. All day in the studio. Thank you.
Yeah. Holla, fool.
You're listening to the All Out Show with you.
Here's an interview. You know me, I'm old as fuck. I don't talk to new rappers, but I talk to Kevin Gates because I like Kevin Gates. And Kevin and I sat down and fucking just chopped it up. And I really dug the interview that we did. This was like right before he went to jail. And it was a good interview. I hope you guys dig this one. I don't want to ruin anything.
We got Kevin Gates here. What's up, man? Welcome to the show.
I'm coolin', big dog. What the deal is?
Let's play the new single, Isla.
Big brother, look, check this out.
What's that?
I'm different. You can play the single, but you really don't have to play the single. I know it's gonna sound crazy. I know you might say something like, Kevin, I want to play the single. And if you do, that's cool.
Well, what do you want to hear then?
Big brother, I ain't gonna lie. You know what I've been listening to that lately?
Let's hear it. What you been listening
Adele, Hello.
You know what?
That's my shit right
play.
now. Say, bro, she stole me from Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift was my bitch. You heard me? That was my bitch. You heard me? I'm talking about, bitch, when you pull up, you don't need no security. Bitch, I'm your bodyguard, bitch. You bitch, you.
And that was Adele.
And I mean that with all due respect. No disrespect, you heard me?
Kevin Gates, let me tell you something.
But Adele, That's my bitch. Rest in peace, Amy Winehouse. That was my baby. You heard me? Me and her,
yeah,
we was the same. She was just like me. She fucked everything. She don't give a fuck. Man, fuck everything. I don't care about nothing. I just want to drink my whiskey, smoke my weed.
Kevin Gates, nah, you crazy. You crazy like a fox.
That's my baby. You heard me?
You crazy like a fox. This is, you know what? I've been able to get this far without ever hearing hello, and this will be my first time hearing hello.
Big brother, you ain't gotta play it if you don't want to, but that's what I'm playing right now.
Well, that's what we're gonna play right now.
Hello from the other side. That's my shit.
This for you, Kevin Gates.
That's my shit, bro.
It's good chatting with you, man, for real.
That's the theme song to my life.
This is right here.
Yeah, bro, I got niggas doing life in prison. I would never see him again. I got an uncle been down 17 years. I never see him again. I got women that I've been in relationships with that at the time I thought I was gonna marry them. I would never talk to them again. Cause I'm a new person now. I got a beautiful wife. I got beautiful children. I'm in a different realm. I just moved to California. Both of my children were born in Atlanta in home birth in a swimming pool. I moved to Miami, hustle super hard in Miami, hustle hard in Atlanta, hustle hard in Houston. Now I'm in Cali. I was reinserted back into society in 2011, thug. My nigga, I was reinserted back in. When I say my nigga, I mean that as a term of endearment.
Keep going, dog.
Yeah, I just, you know, you my nigga, but this song is my life. It's a lot of shit that I never see again, but I think about the memories. I miss riding with my big brother in the car. He dead, nigga blew his brains out. I miss him. I never see him again. But hello from the other side, cause I'm in California dreaming about who we used to be. You hear me?
Yeah, go
the
ahead,
game
man.
ain't the same no more. Now you go buy a brick from a nigga, your plug will tell on you. It's like that. You run in and do an armed robbery with a nigga, man, the nigga go call and tell on you and keep the money. It's like that right now. The game fucked up. No morals, no principles. Don't nobody give a fuck about nobody. Me, Jude, this is my first day meeting you, but you just got good energy, so that's why I open up to you.
I appreciate it.
A lot of interviewers I don't even talk to. I sit in that bitch and play stupid. But I wouldn't even fuck your side bitch.
I wouldn't be upset if you did.
But I'm just keeping the gangster with you, my nigga. Even though that ain't none of our pussy that's hers, she was born with it. I wouldn't even fuck my nigga side bitch. Cause that's how much respect I got for the game. I love the game. I love it.
Kevin Gates, you cut from an old cloth, bro.
I never ratted on nobody. I never cooperated with the police. I never worked for them bitches. Nothing. I never did nothing. Nothing. I worked in the kitchen. I done been a trustee in jail before. I done been a trustee. But I ain't never cooperate nothing. I never talked to them about nothing. I never did that. Cause it was instilled in me. You know, you can't tell me, man, Gates, it's just business. You just doing business with the police. Cool, that's you. I stand for what I stand for. God gonna have to give me mine another way. You heard me?
Yeah.
I ain't got a problem with the police at all. I don't. But I know who I am and I know what side of the fence I'm on. I know what side of the fence I'm on. And it's, you know, a double-minded man is unstable in all his ways, and I will not be unstable. I know where I'm at, and I accept it. I know that jail time come with hustling and all that. I don't mind laying down. You ain't gonna never hear about Gates crying or nothing before it's time to go to jail, because I knew what the fuck I was doing when I was out here. So I accept it. When my turn come, I accept it all. I accept it. I ain't tripping. That's why I love Adele, because it's like it say all of that to me. I love it. I'm passionate about this shit. Big brother Jude, all I got is music. I can't talk to no record man. I can't talk to these motherfuckers running around on Instagram all day. How you give a fuck about it what Jordans come out? And which bitch got the most hydrogel shot in her ass? I you know what I'm saying? I ain't got that. That ain't my fetishes.
Yeah, I'm looking at it. You came out the gates in
October 11th.
Since you got out,
October 2nd, 2011.
I'm looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Looks like Luca Brasi.
That's like 10 mixtapes that you know about. I got like 10 prior to that. I got 10 before that. I've been doing my thing. I used to hand people CDs there, throw my shit on the ground. Fuck is this? But I kept hustling. because I knew what I had. Man, the dope jumping out the pipe. Why wouldn't you want to fuck with it?
He slides out.
Yeah,
29th.
January 29th is coming out. If you like it, go get it. If you don't like it, don't go get it.
Well, I'm rooting for you.
Big brother, I don't give a fuck about the numbers, bro. Because when I walk out these doors and go into Beverly Center or go to Watts or go to Compton or go to Anaheim or go whatever neighborhood I go to in here, it's all love. Everywhere I go, because I'm one way. Everybody know this about me. I can go wherever with no security, not because I'm a tough guy, but because I'm one way. You know what you going to get out of me. Man, I love Gates, man. He 100. I hate when people compare me to Pac because it's like, you can't compare me to him because I'm not him. And he couldn't be with me because I challenge anybody to go read his book. Go read what he said happened to him on his first rodeo. That'll never, ever, ever happen to me. Never in life. Just go read his book.
You're your own man, Kevin.
Yeah, I'm me. But I salute dude.
Yeah.
But and I salute him because he was so honest about everything that happened with him. But I could never be him. They say this dude was doing 12 songs a day.
You're listening to the All Out Show with you.
Every once in a while, there's an interview where I wish I could take it back, where I just fucking shit the bed. Sometimes it's like, you know, it could have been better, but then other times it's like, man, I fucking blew that interview. 8 Ball and MJG, Nas, those are two that I wish I could have back. The Rick Ross interview went south quickly, but that was, you know, I don't really need to talk to him again. I don't care that much about that one, but like, and Smokey Robinson, he came in and he was doing like a skincare product, and I was just so grimy that he shut down, and I was really fucked up off of it. I was just like, because I love Smokey Robinson, and he came back around a few years later, and I got to talk to him, and this one was for me it was learning more about Smokey, and it was also just redemption, man. Just like when you fuck up, man, like, and you get a second shot at things, fucking take it. Take that second shot. Worst can happen is you fuck up again. But this one wasn't a fuck up, man. I really dug it. Got to talk to the legend, Smokey Robinson.
Shade 45, I'm sitting with a legend, Smokey Robinson. Welcome to the show.
Hey, Jude, don't make it bad.
I'm gonna let you keep going, bro. That's my fucking ringtone. You don't even understand.
All right, baby.
I'm stoked about that. That was fucking awesome. That was rad. That just made my day, Smokey Robinson.
All right, baby.
It's really an honor to be able to sit across and be able to talk to a Detroit legend, a musical legend, and as well as a Michigan legend. So thank you so much.
Well, that's what I'm doing too. You're a Detroit legend, baby.
Man, not like
that's exactly what's happening.
not like you, man. I was with my girl the other night, and we were playing. She's from Canada, so she doesn't know a lot of this stuff. And I was playing Quiet Storm for her, and I was like, "Yo, I want you to understand." Like, she had moved to Michigan. I was like, "This is our shit. This is." But I was so young. Did they name Quiet Storm after your song, or was the Quiet Storm
they actually, you know, Jude, it's I never expected that to happen, man. Quiet Storm was I had retired from traveling and doing shows and stuff like that, you know, and from music, basically, other than the fact that I was vice president of Motown, I was just doing that, you know, and I retired for about 3 years, man, and went absolutely apeshit. It was just, I was so, lost.
Because you couldn't create?
No, because I missed being in show business, man. I missed being on stage. So anyway, make a long story short, one day Barry came to my office and he told me, he's my best friend, so he told me to get the fuck out of there. Because he said, I'm sick of you looking miserable and all stuff like that.
What year was this?
This was about 1975, around in there, somewhere, 76. And he said, I'm tired of you looking like this, man. He said, because when I see you sad, it makes me sad. So I want you to get out and get a band.
Right.
So I wrote A Quiet Storm. And I that was going to be my debut back in the show business. And the reason I came up with that title is because I always considered myself to be like a quiet singer.
Yeah.
And I said to myself, man, I got to go ahead now. Because as far as being the vice, I just didn't want to let Barry down. I didn't want to let him know that I wanted to be back and show. But he came and he did it himself. So anyway,
what was happening while you were running? Were you doing Eddie Kendricks and all that? Were you a part of that, or had they left Motown, or
no, they had not left Motown.
So you were still doing pretty fucking good. You just
I just wasn't making.
You just wasn't making the music that you wanted to make.
Yeah.
Okay.
So anyway. I said I'm gonna take it by storm. So I said, oh, that's a great idea, Quiet Storm. So that's why. But I did the record, and then a guy named Melvin Peoples, I think his name was, in Washington D.C., started the first Quiet Storm show.
No shit.
Where he opened his show every night with that song, Quiet Storm, and it just snowballed, man.
Yeah.
And went all over the country. So that's where those stations.
So now you got me at 77, baby, in the 80s.
All right.
And it's like, I was just trying to explain it. I'm like, she's like, this music's so, I was like, this is Detroit right here. Like, this is what we grew up listening to. Like, I want you to understand, like, the food, the fucking, the Smokey, like what the fuck he means to music. And it was a really cool gift that I got to give to somebody that I care deeply about.
Thank you, man.
And it was really such a cool story to hear. I was like, you must have just been like, damn, dog, I just started a whole new, like, I know they had late night slow jams, but you took it to the whole nother level.
Well, I really feel very blessed about that, man, because that's wonderful. To think that would happen from that is a wonderful thing.
You also were fucking D'Angelo covered you, and that was another like, he was like our hip hop R&B singer.
Yeah.
Well, did he hit you up, or how did that go down?
No. I know D'Angelo, man. I know his mother and I know his family and stuff like that.
No shit.
Yeah. So D'Angelo just recorded that, and the first thing I knew, he had recorded it, and I loved it because I loved his version. He puts his little D'Angelo blues thing on it like that. And so one of the beautiful things that happened about that, man, was the fact that he had Cruising Out, and it was a hit for him.
Yeah.
And he was doing this TV show, and he was going to sing Cruising, and the producer called me and said, hey, man, he said, I want you to come out and surprise D'Angelo and sing Cruising with him.
Get the fuck out.
So I said, okay. And I did, man. And it was so wonderful, man. He was surprised, and I went out and I sang it with him on the TV show and stuff. But it was beautiful because I love him. He's a cool young man, man.
What's that? I know what it's like to do a show, and I'm just like in the zone, and I'm locked on. Yeah. What's that like for you when you're truly a master at what you're doing, and what's that like to get into that zone, to get into that space?
Well, you know what, Jude, it's I don't know how to quite describe that to you, but that's the reason I had to come back and do this, because there's no zone like that.
Yeah.
I could not find another zone like that, man. And it happens every night. See, I shit you not, man, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart. I have about 4 have to songs, and they are Ooh Baby Baby, The Tracks of My Tears, Cruising, and that's the 3 that I can think of, that if I don't play, people gonna throw shit at me.
The Tears of a Clown, do they
Tears of a Clown, it's not quite like those 3.
Not those 3 Tracks of My Tears.
Yeah. So if I don't sing those, people gonna throw shit at me. But so I have sang, in fact, all of them. But I've sang those songs thousands of times. Because I play them every night when I'm working, you know? Every night, they're new to me. Every night, those songs are new to me, man. It's like the first time I ever sang them. Every night for me.
That's beautiful, man.
Because ain't no zone like that for me.
Yeah. When you did a hell of a lot of writing as well. Like what was the creative difference between actually performing and going into yourself and writing? What was the difference?
Well, the difference is that if I was writing something for myself, there wasn't too much of a difference. But if I'm writing for another artist, the difference is that I'm writing for them.
Yeah.
When I used to write for them, Jude, I knew them so well because at Motown, people thought it was mythical. Well, it couldn't possibly have been like they're saying, but we were a family, man. We hung out together. When you were an artist at Motown, if you had been on the road for 5 weeks, the first place you came to when you came back to Detroit was you went to Hitsville.
Yeah.
Why? Because that's where everybody else was going to be. We hung out there. It was our hangout. We not only hung out there, we hung out with each other.
Right.
We went to each other's homes. We had dinner at each other's house. We had picnics. We were a family. And those of us who are still alive, we are still a family. Okay? But that's how it was. So I knew those people backwards and forwards. They were my brothers and sisters. I used to put words, when I was writing a song for them, I used to put words in the song that I thought they sang well.
That's how much you thought of them.
That's how much I thought of them.
Is there any particular songs that you're really proud of that you wrote?
June, I'm proud of all of them, man. I really am, man. People say, "What's your favorite song?" I don't know, because
it just
they're
depends,
like my kids. You know what I'm saying? But I think that the one that's gotten me the most worldwide notoriety is "My Girl," because my girl has become my international anthem.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Everywhere I go in the world, My Girl's a part of our show. We sing it in my live show. We sing it.
Yeah.
So everywhere I go in the world, man, we can be in a country where the primary language is not even English. Most of the people in that audience don't even speak English. And as soon as they hear boom, 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 they know what's happening. They jump up, they sing it.
That's
even
awesome.
if they don't speak English. So it's become like my international anthem.
How many do you get to play? Are any of the old players, do they get to play? Are they playing with you now, or are most of those guys retired? Or
no, baby. Most of those guys are gone.
Really?
Yeah, most of those guys are gone, man. In fact, you're talking about the Funk Brothers who played on all of the music at Motown. It's hard for me to think of any of them who are still alive. In fact, I can't come up with one right off the bat.
There was the Standing in the Shadows of Motown, the documentary.
Yeah.
Did that give them justice?
Standing in the Shadows of Motown, and I told the Funk Brothers who were left when that movie first came out, because I was somewhere and I went to see them because they were playing somewhere and I went to see them. And I went backstage after and I told them that I was pissed off at them. I was actually insulted because of the fact that the movie depicted the fact that they didn't get their just due at Motown, which was a crock of bullshit, okay? We were the first record label ever to put their names on the record. Who played this, who played that on our labels when the records came out. They were known, to give you a Funk Brothers story. The first time we took the Motortown Review to England, to the UK, we had the Temptations, the Supremes, Martha and the Vandellas, Marvin Gaye, The Miracles on Me, Stevie Wonder, Junior Walker, and the Funk Brothers were the band, okay?
Yeah.
We go there. So at that time, people could still come out to the tarmac when the planes were coming in, okay? We flying over Heathrow. There's 1,000 people at least waiting down there for us to land. And I look down and I see them. So I get up and I make this big speech to everybody on the plane. Okay, man. This is our first time being here. Everybody be on your P's and Q's. Be nice to the people.
Right.
If they want you to sign something, sign it. Everybody be cool and stuff like that. Blah, 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 blah. So everybody's okay. We land. They're getting ready to open the door to the plane. The people start rushing the plane, okay? So I tell everybody, I say, brace yourself and stuff like that. You ever seen a cartoon like Wile E. Coyote where he's chasing the road runner and the car runner, he flattens out like that, you know? The people running towards us, because we're getting off the plane. They run right through us. You know what they said? Where is James Jamerson?
Get the fuck out of here.
You get the fuck out of here. Where is James Jamerson? The fuck the Miracles and the Temptations and something. Where is James Jamerson?
They want to meet the Funk Brothers.
They want to meet the Funk Brothers. You know what I'm saying?
No
so
shit.
we just had to laugh about it, but that's what I'm talking about. And those dudes in the movie, they particularly like, well, we didn't get out, just nobody knew. That bullshit.
That's fucking. Well, I'm glad you straightened that out.
Yeah, I straightened them out.
Well, how did they take it?
They took it, they said, oh, well, Smoke, we was just so-and-so, because we felt like, yeah, that's bullshit.
And it is in the funny, they don't got it. Well, it's not a story if they're not ignored. So they're. I want to ask you about this. What's going on? Did you understand how special that record was when Marvin Gaye made it?
Yeah, babe, because like I said, Marvin lived right around the corner from me. He was my brother, Boone Coon, you know, together every day almost. And everything. I would go to his house, Jude, when he was writing it. He'd be sitting at the piano. I'd be trying to get him to go do something else. He's sitting at the piano. And then when I saw he was working, I just let him be and listen. And he turned to me and said, Smoke, God is writing this album, man. I said, what you mean, man? He said, God is writing this, Smoke. He said, I tell you, man, I'm just sitting there, man. He said, God is writing this, just flowing out. God is writing this. So I said, okay, baby. When I listened to it, God wrote it, Jude. It's prophecy.
Yeah.
The shit that he's talking about on that album is way more poignant today than it was when it came out.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's prophecy.
Yeah.
My favorite album of all times. I've been buying music since I was 7 years old, man. It's my favorite album of all times by anybody. Okay? Prophecy.
Was it true that Barry pushed back on that? And
Oh, yeah. Barry didn't want him to make that because Marvin was our sex symbol, man.
Right.
Marvin was our sex guy.
Yeah.
You know, he was the girls, the women. You know, Marvin Gaye, are you kidding? He was our sex symbol. So Barry just didn't think he should take the chance on being political. You know, and Marvin said, no. He said, I want to do this.
And it was beyond politics.
Oh, yeah.
It was beyond that. It was human.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So Barry said, okay, man. He said, if you're wrong, then you pay for it. And if I'm wrong, then I'll find out, you know. But he put it out, and it was, you know, classic.
Yeah, just back to back. Did you have a particular artist that you really enjoyed working with at Motown? It sounds definitely like Marvin was someone special for you.
Yeah, but see, I enjoyed all of them, man, because they were all different. Everybody was different.
What was Stevie like as a child?
Stevie was rambunctious, man.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah, Stevie was rambunctious. And Stevie is still rambunctious.
Yeah.
You know, Stevie Wonder, I love Stevie Wonder so much, man. Stevie Wonder is blind, but he has never been handicapped.
Yeah.
He has never been handicapped. Stevie came to Motown when he was about 10 years old, man. And at that time, we were located in 5 houses on West Grand Boulevard.
Yeah.
Okay. The 5th house was Artist Development, which was across the boulevard, so he couldn't go there. The 4 houses that were on the same side of the street,
He could chill.
he'd just go there by himself. If you walk in there, I guess he counted whatever it was, he'd go there by himself. We'd be playing at the Apollo Theater. By the time we'd been there for 2 days, he's walking around there by himself. You know, he has never been handicapped, man. And he's my brother. You know, he come up to me and say, hey, Smoke, man, what color's the dress she got on, man? He talking about the girl.
Yeah.
What color's the dress she got on? I says, blue, man. And he go over to the girl and blow her away. Oh, baby, I really like that blue dress you got on.
That's what started all these goddamn rumors now.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what started all the fucking rumors now.
But Stevie's my man, man.
Do you got a favorite Stevie album?
No, because Stevie Wonder, as far as I'm concerned, man, is the modern day Beethoven or Bach or somebody like that, because Stevie Wonder's music covers every genre of music that you can think of.
Yeah.
Jazz, blues, rock, gospel.
Yeah.
Stevie Wonder is a musical genius.
I mean, if you're from fucking Michigan and if you hear My Eyes Don't Cry No More,
you know,
straight to the motherfucking dance floor.
You know
Like
what I mean?
it's like the national song of fucking Detroit for the hustle, and that's just off the top of my head.
Yeah,
that's not even like that's not even talking book or anything like that. Was there a competition?
Every day, all day long.
Did it made you better?
Yeah, because Barry encouraged that. You know, that's why I told you all the artists were open to all the producers and writers if they had a song that you liked.
Yeah.
You know, that made the competition heavy.
Did anybody ever snipe a song from you that you wanted?
No, nobody ever sniped a song from me that I wanted, but retrospectively I look at the Miracles and I were the first ones to ever record I Heard It Through the Grapevine.
No shit. Yeah.
Barrett Strong and Norman Whitfield wrote that song, and Norm came and said, "Hey man, I got a great song for you." I said, "Okay, baby." He let me hear it. I said, "Oh, great." So he recorded it on The Miracles and Me.
Yeah.
I thought it was great, but the company said, "No, it's too bluesy for y'all," and they didn't release it. So then he said, "Oh shit," he recorded it on Marvin, you know, and then they didn't put it out on Marvin.
Are you serious?
Yeah, no, didn't put it out on Marvin. The sales department didn't put it out on Marvin. Thought it was, you know, and then he reported on Gladys Knight and the Pips. And it came out, and it was a smash hit on Gladys Knight and the Pips. So then radio started to play Marvin's version, and that's how Marvin's version came out, and it's the biggest single that Motown ever had. I Heard It Through the Grapevine by Marvin Gaye. The biggest single out of all the singles that we have that sold millions of copies of, it's the biggest single that we ever had, ever.
That's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
That's fucking amazing.
Yeah, baby.
It sounds like you had just such a special relationship with Marvin Gaye.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I did, man. You know, I did. I miss him, and I regret, you know, his demise.
I know you got many layers, but some of my favorite stuff comes from a place of pain, and how do you deal with that? How do you write these joyful songs about even like the tracks of my tears? You know, it's like take a good look at my face. You know, it's how do you write those songs?
You know, Jude, I think that everybody in the world, and I mean this, gets a gift. Some people never find their gift. Some people never search for it. Some people are content to go along with whatever they're doing in life, especially if it's providing a life for them, without even thinking about if they have another gift or a gift from God, you know. I think God gives everybody gifts. I think that my gift was to write songs. Because you mentioned something just a minute ago about writing sad when you're happy or happy when you're sad or whatever. I'm not a songwriter who needs a special place or a special mood or a special thing or whatever to write a song. It just happens, man. The idea just comes. Or I hear something on the radio. Or you might say something to me that might say, "Oh, that's a great title." Write something. Or I see a billboard or life itself, you know. And I don't have to say, "Okay, I'm going to the desert or to the mountains for 6 months so I can write, or 2 months and just write so I can be." It can happen for me on the bus,
yeah,
in the toilet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's just how it comes, and so that's what it is. I don't need a special place, or I don't have to be and I don't have to be happy to write a happy song, or sad to write a sad song.
Right.
You know, just whatever that idea. If I think it's gonna be a good idea. You know, and I fooled myself many times. I used to keep a tape recorder beside my bed, you know, because I dream stuff. And I wake up and say, I'm going to write it down. And I wake up in the morning and it was terrible.
Yeah.
You know, but yeah, so it just happens, man.
I hope what people take from that is that, like, you're not an artist, you're art. You are art. What you do is
God
art.
Bless you, man. Thank you.
That's what art is. Art is action, and you doing that is art.
Thank you, man. You know, no one's ever said that to me ever in my life. That's beautiful. Thank you.
Well, thanks, man. You don't even know what it means that I get to talk to you, man. So thank you.
Well, I appreciate you, my brother. Yeah, God bless you.
Well, I'm gonna play a rap song that sampled you before I lose my shit.
Well, go ahead, baby. And incidentally,
Yeah.
I love rap, man. You know.
What's that like when you hear your song sampled?
Hey, man, you know, people just always ask me that. Hey, man, you're sampling your song, don't you? My answer to that is sample all of mine, please. Sample every song I ever did. Some songs I haven't even written. Sample all of mine, please.
Yeah.
Because if you sample my song, that means that song meant something to you. If you're going to include my song in one of your songs, that means that song had an influence. It had an effect on you, which as a songwriter, I can't be more gratified.
Yeah.
That's why I write, so people can love it, and I hope so.
Yeah.
You know? So that says that to me. Then plus, I'm going to make some money.
Fuck yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And the other thing is like it really, for a kid like me, I grew up. My mom's a hippie. I grew up around black kids, so I'm hearing soul. I'm hearing soul at their house. My dad's playing rock. I got rap, and the samples really opened my ears to all this different music that I might not have had a chance to listen to.
Exactly, man.
But I also understand this. I respect the song that was sampled because it's fucking thousands of hours of calloused fingers and writing and singing, and it takes a lot to fucking do that. This is Break of Dawn from De La Soul. So
All right.
I think we'll end with the Quiet Storm sample. So
all right, baby.
1-2. Smokey Robinson, y'all. Man, it was such a gift. Thank you so much, man.
Thank you, my brother. Appreciate you.
Salutation to the nation of the Nubians. We're about to place it in that 3 feet of stew again. I got the frequency to shatter Mrs. Jones' perm. I got a hail of other honeys, cause the short-term Cali and a swarm for the shotty in the jacket. For the brother, me's the nigga when he packs it. So get your butt out the sling. I start Muhammad floating up, that means a death. So like the autograph and sign until the break.
Weigh the 18 mil, even still, sack a bag of troubles, make a single double, loop the coin and join the minimum wage. I had a plan if I was the man, I project, lay it low and leg mad cassettes. I uncondition my ways of the everyday sunset, waging my days to the one bet, cause your breaks, I have the capital case, weather mine, out of line, I beat it to the early morning, freak the wick call, I get a tap on my shoulder, cause the days of the breaks, be just about over, the arts of the 6 won't play in my bag of chips, I got the 7s in my pocket somewhere. Reasons for the cheer or temperature here. I keep it to the rear and then I'm exploding.
I be the fabulous, but see, unlike the G, I got the flea up in the name. Kino up in my cousin from the Peter Pipe. Unlike the others, latching on the wind, I caught the fame. Pass the task to ask me about the native tongue again. My friend, I tell you, jungle brothers on the run. I'm shaking hands with many devils in the industry. Believe the genesis, like Phil was stills me that I'm deaf. Like the autograph, I sign until the break.
Best believe we sailed the wave to the long. I laid the anchor in the Ville. And how I relate, I stay inside of my dates. Break days, mess up my mind. Ground 0 degrees, and the weather feels fine. You open my eyes, man, thought I had a man. But how could I scan? I wasn't around. I seen the states and played the dates in the far. Gathered the news from the Zoas around. Grew old with Mikey Rhodes and played the codes. Sometimes I don't budge without my cuz fuzz. A simple how you do. A checking from my friends and my crew makes it definitely special.
Now there's no shiny happy people in the crew. We play the rough. I got the huff and puff to blow the house low. You know the never end the factor while I'm over telesquid. I know I enterprise the brother, so report to the bridge. I bounce a ball with my left, a squid with my right. Cause the squid is just a yo, he deserved to lose the fight. I might meander across your dream, traveling up the stream. Plug wonder why you're lonely tonight. We see the girls scream as if we're shocked by the live shell. Let's round them up and get them back to the hotel, motel, holiday. In fact, I'm gonna let you know once again the deal I sold is sure to show you we will hit the charter harder than the normal rapping bull. 1 2 1 2.
All Out Show, 15 fucking years, man. Can you imagine that shit? 15 fucking years of doing this shit. Man, I'm so grateful that y'all listen. I'm so grateful to have this job, and I've been super lucky just to meet and talk to all the different people. One of my favorite people to kick it with. We never have a fucking plan. He just sits down and we bullshit. It's DJ Who Kid. He's the hardest working motherfucker on Shade 45. Him and Sway, actually. And, I'm a distant third. Actually, I work just as hard as them. I don't make as much money though. But so they really grind. And Who Kid's on a fucking plane, and when he's not on a plane DJing shit in fucking Saudi Arabia or some shit like that, he'll come in and talk some shit with me. I guess he fucked a chick before George Clooney. I don't even remember that. This is how much shit talking that we've done.
Like, my dick is historical right now.
Your dick is mad historical. It's gonna go down in history as the most lied on fucking shit in the world.
My dick.
And the worst thing about it, Who Kid, is
Yo.
you get so much pussy, you don't even need to lie on your dick.
I don't have to lie, but my dick has been where other famous dicks has been. I fucked the same pussy as what's his name from Ocean's 11.
Who?
Ocean's 11.
There was 11 motherfuckers in the Ocean's 11, man. How, like, why do you keep naming rosters, dog? Like, why do I keep having to go through rosters of pussy, man?
Well, not Brad Pitt. Who's the other homie?
George Clooney?
Yeah, me and George Clooney fucked the same pussy.
I hate to break this to you, but I probably fucked after George Clooney. That guy's gotten so much pussy in this world.
Yeah. But
I fucked so many girls.
But no lying, like, without lying, I heard him call her while I was laying in the chick's bed. So
what? Was she famous?
She owned Jimmy Choo shoes. That line that all these
Jimmy Choo
black chicks.
Was it Tammy Choo? Was it Tammy Choo? Did you fuck Tammy Choo?
Nah.
Owner of Jimmy Choo's.
She used to own it, and she sold it for 30 million pounds. Well, her share.
Oh, she British.
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
I could snitch on her.
Hello.
Yeah, what's her name?
Tamara Mellon.
Tamara Mellon. I'm gonna look her up.
She used to date homie that did all the Girls Gone Wild videos.
Oh, that one motherfucker.
Okay.
He got her
she's
pregnant.
picky.
Remember we saw that too on The Girls Gone Wild?
Yeah.
That bus, yeah.
She just gave birth to a kid too. The kid was
What?
like,
Oh, she looked good, man.
the kid was like 9 months, 10 months when I smashed her. Like the kid was in another room with the
How
nanny.
was her vagina by then? How did her vagina hold up?
I honestly didn't know who she was. I thought she was a sexy MILF, and I banged her because she had $5,000 Jimmy Choo shoes, but she had like a fur coat, but she was naked under it. But I didn't know that she
where
owned.
was she? Where was she walking around naked with a fur coat on?
No, I DJ'd the Armani charity event in the UK.
Okay.
And she was there, and then I told her to come to my room later. She came to my room, and next door, R.I.P. Chris Lighty, just happened to see her go in my room, and then he just screamed out, "What, Tamara? What are you doing here?" And then I started laughing because I thought maybe he knew her or maybe he banged her. But
cock blocking ass.
No, he didn't cock block. The next day he told me, "Do you know that she owns Jimmy Choo shoes?" I was like, "What?" I should have just came in her. I was mad.
All right, Jimmy Choo, baby.
What? Nigga. Could have had a baby right now. A little Jimmy.
Little baby Jim.
But when I finished smashing her, George Clooney happened to call like around 1 a.m, talking about where you at, blah blah blah. And I'm like, yo, is it me or is that George Clooney? And she was like, yep, that's George Clooney. I was like, wow.
So was she dating him and cheated on George Clooney with you?
They were like, nah. They were just off and on dating. I doubt it was cheating. It probably was just, George Clooney was just hitting everything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I just got...
I'm looking at this woman. She is quite attractive.
Hell yeah. I was a sex slave.
Did she put like a chain around your neck?
No.
Did you hit the pussy like Django?
No.
Did you wear the same do-rag? You got more do-rags together?
No.
What'd y'all do? How were you her sex slave? What did she have?
I was mad. I put a condom on. I can't believe it.
Why would you see she's rich. Why would you put a condom on? Condoms are for poor people.
Yeah.
I know.
Condoms are if you don't want to get somebody poorer than you pregnant.
I fucked up with the code of the rich. Because rich people don't use condoms. They all fuck raw.
No, they don't.
Yeah.
No, rich people don't use condoms because they don't have to. They're rich.
There's not one rich person that uses a condom. I don't give a fuck who they are. Especially, you're Brad Pitt. You saw fucking Angelina Jolie. You gonna think Brad Pitt put a condom on? Fuck out of here.
That's what I'm trying to get to that point where I never have to wear a condom.
That's our goal.
Or I make enough money to never wear a condom.
Are you up to that? Did you achieve that, Seer? That you don't have to wear a condom?
That was in 1998? 7?
Wow, it's not that long ago.
That was the last time you didn't wear a condom?
That's not that long ago.
What compared to what?
Can we change this fucking
is?
topic? At least, like, if we can just...
The dinosaurs?
A topic can be changed. It can be changed quickly. If so, can now can it be the time?
9/11.
Yeah, 9/11.
Why did I come in today? This is like a sad day.
Yeah, it is a sad day. And you're talking about fucking condoms.
I'm talking about rich people that don't use condoms.
Yeah.
But
last chick I banged, I had to wear a condom.
Yeah, that's
the
what I'm
topic
saying.
has been changed.
You want to go to 9/11 or you want to keep talking about niggas that ain't used?
Do you really want to talk about 9/11,
No,
bro?
no, not 9/11.
We made it an hour 20 minutes into the show without even mentioning 9/11.
Oh, y'all didn't even bring it up, son?
Nah, we didn't
y'all
mention
ill,
that
God.
shit.
Oh,
Yeah, we fucking dope.
We had chick chat? No, we talking about chick
Come on,
chat.
man. Cats
Talking
been
about
eating off of that
tits.
shit for way too long.
Yeah.
9/11's like Illmatic, man. They just keep eating off of that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Tired of hearing about it. I remember it. Trust me, I remember it.
I'm not laughing.
So it was 98 that you didn't use a condom.
Yeah.
That's ill. Was it really that? That's not long ago, right? What year is it?
Come on, man.
Are you
Who
fucking
cares?
serious?
Why you say that shit? Why you
That's
say that?
16 years ago.
It's almost 2000, so that's good.
Sarah, do you ever want to have a son or a daughter or anything like that?
Yes.
He got one already, probably. You Spanish, right?
Black and Puerto Rican, yeah.
Yeah, you gotta have some shit out there.
I
you
think
don't
in
know about.
Ireland, the last week in Ireland, we was on tour.
The Eminem tour.
Yeah, 3 chicks.
Wow.
3 chicks. In a
You think you got some little half black Irish kids out there?
Mm-hmm. What? She had a pig nose, and the other chick was like a dyke.
So you got an orange baby out there.
I have a baby with big, humongous boots on. It's probably a racist baby.
I know.
That doesn't like black people.
You don't even know his
There's
own
like
dad.
a little illiterate baby out there right now having trouble with sentences.
Are you my daddy?
That's fucked up.
Yeah, that's a stupid fucking joke, you fucking...
I'm doing the best with what I got.
And what you got is corny!
Got a fucking retard across from me that doesn't get pussy.
So what? You get
Who gets
fake
lying on
pussy.
his goddamn dick.
Who kid is always lying, Jude?
No, I'm not.
You're always lying.
Oh my god.
You're always...
Who the fuck can be like the last time I wore a condom was 98? Who can say that shit? Like, how do you remember this shit?
I remember it.
Is the condom you have on you now, is it dated? They have expiration dates on them.
Who kid?
No, I'm just asking.
Really?
I want to see it.
You want to see another man's dick? Are you fucking...
No, I want to see the condom in your wallet.
I ain't got no wallet on me. I just got cash as a wallet.
Oh.
Sorry.
And you know he ain't got no condom on him. That would be the most depressing condom ever. Like, didn't use it again.
Look like Frosted Flakes.
Day 327, still here. Just the same old condom looking beat to death.
I want to see what you condoms look like. Probably look like corn and rice.
I don't walk around with condoms, man. Like, I don't like that's. I feel like every time I feel like if I carry a condom on me, it jinxes me to get the pussy.
That's why I don't wear one either, because you never know. You know what I mean?
You know that's crazy because you always get the pussy when you don't have one.
That's what I'm saying.
Then you get that decision, the decision making process where it's like, damn, should I go raw or should I take the risk to go get a condom and she say no when I come back? Those are like crazy choices right there.
Nah, bro, you just go get the condom. It's not even a choice. You go get the condom. Or sometimes they'll have condoms. The chick will have a condom, and it's never the condom that you like, but whatever. They'll break out a fucking lifestyle or some bullshit like that.
But what if she tells you, I don't want you to use a condom, nigga?
Oh, man.
It's fuck. Don't use a condom.
A raw bitch.
Like, what, you a bitch-ass nigga gotta use a condom?
Shit.
Fucking
it's the Rihanna shit right there.
Yeah.
When's the last time that happened to you, sir?
2005.
Wow, that really was a long time ago.
Yeah. Wow. In my house, too.
You just saying numbers.
We in the 2000s.
Now I'm saying numbers. Come on, man. You hear the jealousy in the throat? I thought man throat had jealousy.
Look, when you ask him a question, you can actually hear him making that shit up in his brain. When he's like,
2005 in my house.
98 was the last time I wore a condom.
You sound like Ed Koch right now. I don't sound like that, bro.
I'm just saying, bro.
You saying a lot.
I know. I'm saying that you sound like you lying every time we ask you a question.
You just saying a lot. That's all.
How long does a condom last? Like, you're supposed to get rid of it. Like, does it ever dry up?
For like 2 or 3 years or something like that.
Really?
Yeah, I look at the shit.
Yeah.
2-3 years, you could still have the same. You could still use the same condom.
Yeah, one could. Yeah.
Wow.
Let's see. Condom shelf life.
So the expiration date don't mean shit. It could still last after the expiration date.
Never know.
If you take it out, you can't use it again either. And you can't just be like, oh, you know how you leave it like it's still like together, but it didn't get stretched out, but it's still in circular formation. You can still use it, or you can save it, or once it hits the air, it's a wrap.
Let's play a song.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's fucking stop this.
I'm trying to figure it out because I've been in these scenarios. I've been in all those scenarios.
You can. I guess one could technically, but do you really want to use like open up a condom and then have like the fuzzy shit like from your pocket and stuff getting all on your condom?
Gene fuck. Busting up with Gene shit.
But he said 2005. That's why I'm asking these questions, man.
Yeah.
It's 2014 now, right?
No.
Yeah.
It's 2014.
Not that long ago.
You know what I'm saying?
Nigga, man. This nigga getting pussy, man.
I mean,
I knew it.
I guess not, nigga. Holla! Shit.
Right? Why does Rude always assume you don't get pussy? What's wrong with him?
I don't know. That's the drugs catching up to him in L.A. You bored, be by yourself. You wear the same glasses.
Look at Sarah.
I'm not
Smell
going
his breath.
Yeah.
No, look at him and smell his breath.
Now, where did that turn to?
I mean, he doesn't have to lean in. Face him and
talking
breathe.
about condoms and dicks, now you like, smell his breath. Now you
No,
sound like
just
now you sound like a
face
gay
him.
librarian right now. Smell his
This is
breath.
all I want you to do,
Do you have
Hookah.
your
Face
books
him and
with
then
you?
go like this.
Do you have your books with you? See, there
Just
you
do
go.
that. Just do that. Just face
There you
him.
go. That is
Take a
disgusting.
gander at that guy.
That is disgusting.
Look at
That's
all of his
gay.
rolls, his
That is
titties,
disgusting.
and then go.
That is disgusting.
And then you ask me why I think he doesn't get pussy.
Why do you think this gay gym teacher that's disgustingly hairy and smells like a fucking wet German shepherd
I'm just
is going to tell me about
why
someone's
you be asking
breath.
real obvious
That's disgusting.
Who kid? Why?
That's
you
disgusting. Do you hear this dude?
Yo,
Smell his breath. Go to his breath and inhale and exhale.
We're in entertainment, so we're always getting busy.
Batian dentist on the other side.
You guys have a popular show. Everybody tunes in weekly, and not to mention every day. You guys are on. People are tuned in. There's no way you can't be on the All Out show and don't get pussy. It's impossible. Everybody's getting pussy up here, right?
Why would you say something?
Even
mean
Sam
like
gets
that,
pussy.
dog? Why are you being hurtful now, man? Come on.
I got some last
Come
one.
on,
You know what I'm
man.
saying?
This is a popular show. Everywhere I go, people are like, oh, I love you on the All Out show. I love it when you're on there, Who Kid. You're fucking hilarious. I know every time I'm on there, I get pussy from the show. There's no way you can't be on.
Now you're
All Out.
lying.
being mean to
Yeah,
him.
now
Now
you're
you're just
lying.
being mean to
Now
him.
you're
Why
lying.
you saying that, dog?
Can you play some music? Because now Jude is lying.
Now he want.
You're
He wants to
lying.
play music, huh?
It's just you guys are just up here lying now. It's too much bullshit. When you guys come together, it makes up a plan. Just like
It's
the
crazy.
18, baby.
Yo, here's a real.
18.
I've been trying to be abstinent, and I'm still getting more pussy than Sear. Like I'm trying not to.
And the
fuck.
sad shit about it is that he's really lying because it's not true. There's no
Look at-
pictures. There's no
listen to him.
anything.
Listen to him.
Jude.
Listen to him.
Jude.
He's
Jude.
going nuts.
Jude.
I'm telling you.
Jude.
He's
Jude.
spinning.
Jude.
He's just repeating himself.
Jude. Exactly. No bitches in the room, nothing.
Can we have a bitch battle amongst you guys? Let's see who gets the most bitches on the Instagram starting next week. Let's put bitches like as much as possible.
I'm gonna get some crackhead bitches. I'm gonna get it all.
Yeah, all you gotta do is every day
what we
you gotta put one bitch on your Instagram every day on your lap, bent over, or just being with a bitch. Kiss your face. I just want one bitch
I can't
every
do
day.
that.
Yes, you can. You know all our show.
No, I'm trying to like if you really look at my shit, I don't do nothing. I don't put no girls that I fuck with on there. Class it up, bro. I'm not you, Who Kid. You got your own. That you just was like, let's do what I do all the time anyway.
Someone's telling a lie.
You're like, let's just do what my everyday night at the club. That's what you do all the time. I can't do that shit. The last picture I'm next to a girl is I'm with a lesbian. A lesbian cookbook writer. I can't do that shit. But what else? Maybe we could do it on Twitter. I just can't have that shit posted up all over the place.
But Sear is ready for the battle, right? Right, Sear?
Yeah, I'm ready, man. Ready to go. Whenever. Yeah, next week we're ready.
See?
Yeah, ready.
That doesn't sound like someone that's ready. That sounds like someone being sarcastic about being ready.
Well, you know, like the
Sounds
sarcastic,
like someone being
like the
sarcastic.
sarcastically photo on the All Out Show Instagram,
And it smells like shit.
Or there's another easier way instead of getting some random whore like I do, have bitches from the show send you one pic a day and then you just pile it up the whole week. Whoever gets the most bitch photos sent to them, you know. Well, what do you want to say? You want them to hold a card? I love Sear or I love Jude, and see which one gets.
But
the
here's
most.
the problem. Here's the problem. Sear's gonna get a bunch of girls that like to save lost puppies, and they feel bad for Sear, and then they were like, "Oh, this is so mean to Sear." So here's a picture of me. So he's gonna be getting pictures from girls that will never sleep with him, but they just feel bad for him, and it still doesn't prove anything.
This is not what would you do. It's not that segment. I think it's not that.
I'm just saying,
that
dude.
doesn't make any sense. But
A
what
chick
you're
will
saying,
send you a picture on some pity shit. They'll be like, "Oh, he hasn't smelled a pussy in fucking 2 years. Here's my picture."
You're listening to 15 years of the All Out Show with Rude Jude, only on Shade 45.
All right, that was the show. I really appreciate y'all listening. If you heard all week, I hope you enjoyed it. Follow me at One More Jude. I'm probably not posting right now. I'm taking a break from Instagram, but sign up at One More Jude or onemorejude.com. Sign up for the email so that way Mark Zuckerberg doesn't get in between the two of us. I want you to be able to get in direct contact with me. That's the show. Thanks to everybody. Shout out to Alex, the producer, John, the other producer. Keenan has just been doing a fucking bang-up job. Associate producing. Chris is on the boards. Just great energy for the room, and all of the interns that we've had. Andrew's our intern right now. Thanks to all the interns that we've had that have pitched in and help make this show a good show. And hopefully they took something from it. And hopefully for y'all, we've been able to make your ride home or your day at work a little bit easier. You guys have a great weekend, and thank you for 15 years. I do appreciate y'all.